Welcome back. How are we all doing today? So this is Sunday broadcast. I just want to spend some time with us this hour. Okay, so please, if you are joining or whenever you're going to watch the video, I expect you to like the video, comment and tell us what you think about what we're about to talk, what we're about to discuss. Of course, we are going to receive calls. Okay, so just join us. Let us spend this one together. Just a moment. I will just wait for just 2 minutes before we start properly. 2 minutes only. Then we go straight to the program of the day. While waiting, make sure you subscribe. Okay, subscribe, and like the video. Share it to many platforms of your choice. Let us discuss about few things that concerns us, and we are going to. I would love to hear from you, of course. So to know your own opinion is always important for me, because here we read comments. You know, some people don't read their comments. They don't want to hear from people. They want to pose their own thoughts, you know, on everybody. But it's always good for you to balance it by making sure that you listen to both sides to know what is going on and their own opinion, not only yours. That's why I love to hear from people. Like I said, we are going to wait for some time before we start properly. We are just laying the foundation of the whole thing. Okay, so we are going to start. We are going to start without wasting much time anymore. You know, we don't need to spend a lot of time just for nothing's sake. Okay, I have few things to discuss here, and one of it is about a short video of program of PM in the past, what he said, and so you know he always loves to cut video and repost, right? So that video that he cut is what we are going to talk about of PM, what PM said in the past. He's using that now to catch crews. But like I said, our own is to analyze. We are not here to cause any problem or to promote any violence. But for you to understand what the video is all about. Of the police of Bafra. Now, this issue of decentralization of army is something that they don't like, and that's the reason why they don't like it. I think I have talked about this before, but if you want us to talk about it again, no problem, we can do that. But the only thing I want you to understand is that the reason why they don't want to accept decentralization of army is somehow personal interest. It is for their own personal interest. That is just the gospel truth. So he caught this video, and I want you to pay attention to that. Hear this.
Why we have not set up the police?
No, let me.
We'll sleep in Nigeria one day and wake up in Biafra. The next phase is to set up the police of Biafra. The reason why we have not set up the police is because it is going to be state police. Every state will have their police. Every state will be independent. It is going to be local police, and there is no interference from the central government of Biafra. The military is a joint military. It's one military that will protect the territorial integrity of Biafra. When one state is attacked, it means that you have attacked all of us. So my people, for those who are asking when are you going to declare Biafra, we have already declared Biafra. We are only waiting for us to conclude the last phase of the Biafra government, and one day you will sleep and wake up in Biafra. Like I said, then we must capture every cranny of the Biafra territory.
So from the messages all drop, the boy, I think I keep saying he's a nice guy. Mana, now we saw the ghost, so don't get carried. So I have nothing against my Yamana, the M40 state of Biafra. It is decentralized. As a commander in a state. In Eastern Economic State, in our Hauku State, in our commander and the hunting with the Diaja. That is why Mandina Holy Ghost, Mandina believe in Ahadi, now command Ika Wuhancha, because Brunada, the Kiban, another state can't carry it. That is the thing. We are now. And that is why we are not able to commit the havoc during the transition between the Kano's time and the Simon Ella. They can't do it now. Adoka State, Karaba and we have one country, one nation, United States of Biafra. When you believe in another state.
Okay, you have listened to that, right? Some of us may see this as everybody have a way of understanding this thing. This program will be somehow sensitive, okay? And I'm not, let me say it out here, I'm not intent to provoke anybody or to make you feel uncomfortable. My aim here is to digest this statement, and the intention of Sonak Barawa that post this in my own way, in my own understanding, my own opinion. I'm not speaking for COS, neither am I speaking for Sonak Barawa. I'm not representing anybody. This is my own opinion, and that's why I will put my number for you to call in and tell us your own opinion. It's just like a conversation. Everybody have right to say what you want to say, in as much as you are not abusing anybody or you are not calling for buying of anybody. Are you getting my point? Because I have to make it clear so that people will not say, "Oh, you are insulting COS. Oh, you are insulting Sonak Barawa. Oh, you are insulting men on ground." No. The intention here is for us to understand what it means. Okay, just like a friendly conversation. That does not mean that if you see anything wrong, that you should not call it, so that people will not say you are not insulting anybody. That's what I mean as well. Let us politely digest it properly, to explain it to a better understanding of everyone. I wouldn't have done anything on this particular comment or program of CS, but in as much as Sonak Barawa is sharing the video for you to see how bad, according to him, how bad COS is, because I've seen some comments, some utterances going, every here and there. Oh, she insulted men on ground. She's insulting men on ground. She's planning to eliminate general. She's planning to do this and do that. I don't believe that either. Okay? I don't believe that because I know it is not true. Okay? They are saying all those things just to cause more problem. Now, having said that, we are going to go straight to the, excuse me, I'm trying to, I don't know why my live chat disappeared. Okay, I think it's back, yeah. So let me greet those that are joining us this morning, those that have made it possible for this program to be more interactive on conversation for now. And the first person is Gift. Gift is the first person that have made comment here, and Gift said, "Good morning, Mazikai reports. Happy Sunday, my brother. The same to you, my sister. I really appreciate you for your comment, of course." And M30, you sent image of love. I don't know where you come from. To be honest, your name doesn't sound like a Bafra, but I appreciate you for your comment. And Kevin is here. Good morning, Kai. Report. How is the Sunday? Everything is okay. I hope your own is as well. Alasaka, Alabama. Alasaka, Alabama ring Porcino. Lucian. This your name is a sentence. How will you believe that? Somebody said. How will you believe that? How will I believe? Or please explain more. And you further it by saying you are part of the problem. I have somebody. So now I am part of the problem. Okay, don't run away. Stay here. Kai TV, your madam is not working with the Biafran Liberation Army. Okay, thank you for saying that, and please don't run away. And we have not even started the program, and somebody is already running further than his shadow. Our Emmanuel, Awuru Emmanuel. I hope I pronounce your surname properly. You are good to go, sir. Thank you. Now, I don't plan to go to this level you want me to go now. Alasaka, this is your sentences. Let me call you Alasaka, okay? I don't know all the other names, just hold it for yourself. The only thing you need to understand is that, like I said in the beginning of this program, I'm not intent to insult anybody or to go toe-to-toe on anybody here. Today is Sunday. We need to be friendly. That doesn't mean that if you bring madness, that I will sleep over it. No, I will rain it on you. Okay? Just be careful of that one. Then another thing he said again is that, how can I believe? But you still did not clear me on that. What do you mean by that? Nevertheless, since you have made your point that you are for Genkere, and that means every lie that comes from your camp is true. Because that's one thing that's different between you guys and people that are supporting or in agreement with USB government. You have rights, like I always say, you have rights, but people also have rights, the same right you have to commit what you're committing, to respond to you. So you have right to your opinion, but people also have rights to counter your opinion. I hope you know that. I'm not going to say more about what you said. I prefer that you call during when you're going to bring a line for you to call. Can you call so that this conversation will be, one-on-one conversation, not reading your comment and answering you and all that? Can you, if I put my number, can you call? Just tell me yes, because I will put the number as soon as possible. I want to say my opinion, then we can go, because if I begin to respond to you now, it is going to, distract the main topic itself, which I don't want. And somebody, Woba Udoka is here. Woba Udoka say, good morning, sir. Good morning to you. Nice to have you. Please touch the like button if you are just joining us, and keep your comment coming so that we know how many of us that are here this Sunday. All right. Some of you have gone to church. Some of you are here to go. Some of you may not even go, but some of you are not even a Christian. So we are here to welcome everybody to discuss this issue. And let me, for some of you that just joined, Emmanuel responded. He said, "Cry bitterly yesterday night at Adadarama platform during fundraising. We were there, bombarding them." Okay, this guy was there. This is to tell you who he is. Anyway, I'm not here to segregate. Just for me, that I'm pointing out those things does not mean that I hate you. Actually, I just want to make it clear. USB. Somebody said, and oh yeah, your message was seized by the owner of the platform. I don't know why. Maybe they thought you were spamming the program. Your message did not come out. You can just put it maybe 1 or 2, something like that. All right. Ojuku, is it Ojuku? Why your name is not coming? Okay, now I can see that. Ojuku Anthony. Good morning, my good brother. Happy Sunday to all right Biafran, to all Regit Biafran. I love that Regit. Everybody's not okay. USB, we moved. Now your message is out. So when you put in more than 5, 10, they will hijack it. They will seize it. Now your message is out. Oyeka, nice to have you. So let us rush to the program and do the justice. And now I'll be pausing it and putting my own opinion. Okay?
We will sleep in Nigeria one day and we wake up in Biafra. The next phase is to set up the police of Biafra. The reason why we have not set up the police is because it is going to be state police. Every state will have their police. Every state will be independent. It is going to be local police and there is no interference from the central government of Biafra.
This is PM hammering on the journey so far to declare Bafra. That everything had been set, everything had been done, everything had been fixed. That the only thing that remained is police. That you hear him here, he said that Bafra had been declared. They are just waiting for finishing touch to fix the government. Then every other thing will follow suit. This is the height PM went to make sure Bafra will be redeclared, or was redeclared, because I've already been declared. This is PM pointing out the journey so far, pointing it out, telling you this is what extent they have gone, what they have achieved, everything has been laid, every step has been made to get it done. He pushed it to the extent that those who were in doubt begin to believe. He gave reason why I have not seen police. Because police will be, according to what PM said, will be structured that every state will have their own state police. My own opinion is this. PM, what he said here, does not rule out decentralization of army, because if you listen very well, he said that army will be one central command. One central command, you can only achieve one central command when you have somebody leading the government with the support and backup of the people. Especially look government like the way it is now. You cannot have somebody who is divisive in the sense that the person is, the person is wearing the armor of division, that anywhere he or she appear, division must come. Somebody said that, did I? Okay. Anywhere the person appear, division will follow. PM was here, but not that fair. No matter the structure of the army he want to run, he can do that. You know why? Everybody is somehow loyal and submissive to his authority. Now that is not there, you can't compare. And having one central army command, like I said, can only work when there's no threat like what we have now. When somebody is not dragging position, dragging army, dragging office, dragging, hijacking, and you can't do that. There's no way you will move forward with keeping one central army command. That is the reason why CS choose to decentralize it. And what PM said again, that police will be state police, everyone on their own. Do you understand that even when army is being decentralized, you can at a point they can have joint operation, meaning that if there's any attack in one state, that does not rule out that other army from other states will not join to go and face that. That's not what it means. Decentralizing is the only disadvantage of decentralizing army is the high rate of it costs a lot of money to maintain, because if you keep 11 catapult here, you have to keep another 11 catapult there. If you keep 11 tank here, you have to keep 11 tank there. Do you understand it? And you don't need to start moving all this in every here and there. But half bread is better than none. It is better that you run a government that you can control than to run a government that you can control. That will be very easy to plant coup or destruction or hijacking everything. So easy. And any slight resistance, you'll be eliminated. COS actually made it clear here that during the time of transition from Master Mekano to PM, there was a kind of chaos where people lost their life. Allegedly, I am not there, but many of you have listened to that. People who claim to be part and parcel of the game actually came out and said something about it. One is Mr. Sia. Sia was with some of his program, because he said that he's part of them, that he was telling everyone how the whole thing, seemed to be. I'm not here to talk about Sia. I just want you to know. For some of you that have followed him in the past, or you're still following him, you can connect from what I just said. Now let's continue.
Joint military is one military that will protect the territorial integrity of Biafra. When one state is attacked, it means that you have attacked all of us. So
that is
for those who are absent.
That is what it is. That is what it is actually in decentralizing of army, unless if the attack is not something that army in that region or that state can handle. They can go. And the only difference is that another difference is that when you decentralize army, some army may some states may say, okay, we have a lot of things to offer. We can manufacture. They have right to go ahead and manufacture any ngwaya that they'll be using in that state. Another state may see that as, okay, let me emulate from them, and they do the same thing. It is still the betterment of the nation. It's still the betterment of the nation. Now, like I said, one of the advantage of centralizing army, not decentralized, is that it seem to be more cheaper and more easy to respond to any issue. Why? Because the commander may say, the overall general may say, okay, do this. You have to do it. And everybody have a way of reshaping their own army, when they decentralize it. You may decentralize it and still have one overall, but that overall cannot give order because he loves to give order. There must be a serious issue that will make him to give order. So, meaning that power is not all the power is not concentrated on him, but that centralization will help for them to go at the various places and begin to work, begin to bring their own idea to protect land. And one of non-advantage of decentralized army is that it is difficult for invaders, which is one of the key things that Bafra need to put, in place. One of the keys, invaders. If you have one central army, for example, I'm not saying that the commander or general that is in charge now is corrupt, or even if I'm just giving you an example. Okay, I'm just saying for those who want to know that if the general overseer or general commander is maybe somehow choose to be corrupt, the whole state will be in a mess. Because if he chooses to corrupt himself by doing something that's not going to favor the state, there's no other remedy, because he is the one in charge of all everything. He can do, and if he tell you don't use, nobody should use tank to go out there. You can't do that because it's from order from above. That is why in youth or vigilante will capture someone kidnapping in Southeast and hand it over to police. They will not tell you that there's the order from above, the order from Abuja, telling you to release those people. If you decentralize it, you won't see that because every authority is in the state. So once you are being captured, the state authority will deal with you the way they want. No order from central. Then you ask yourself, the condition we find ourselves today, do you think it is not a good idea? It is a good idea. The only thing that will make people to begin to raise eyebrow, begin to question that is if they decentralize it against the current army, like the commander now. If you do that without recognizing that this state where they are, or giving them the power, accord them the respect they deserve, that we may say, okay, it's not supposed to be like that. But not when they have choose to take side in the first place. Not when they have choose to take side. If you feel that what PM said here is that PM have sealed it, that this is what it is, no, you are lying. You are lying. And PM may choose to run central, to run this, centralized army is maybe it could be because there are many factors that may lead to that. It could be number of men he has, maybe it's not enough, or maybe there's no capable hand to command from other states. At maybe people that in his own camp, in his own government may not have experienced people that we do that to all the states. And remember, there are some people who choose to sabotage him then because of one or two hatred they have against him. And those ones may choose to work with the USB now because it seems to be a new government. This is my own, I'm just trying to see if I can give some reasons why PM may choose to do that. Now let's continue.
We have already declared Biafra. We are only waiting for us to conclude the last phase of the Biafra government. And
did you hear that? This is PM before the day of convention or re-declaration, telling you that we have already declared Biafra. Imagine the mindset. Then imagine people now telling you that Biafra have not been, that they are still in breach. They are still going back to brig government. They are now in brig government. After declaring Biafra, they're not telling you that they are back. The question is, when you listen to PM voice here, do you believe that PM would have said what they're saying now? That after declaring Biafra, somebody who said that he was busy telling you here that if Biafra had been re-declared, that they were only waiting for a few touch to finalize it, to make it, to consolidate it, to make it become official, which is when you appear and gather together and pronounce it after laying all the foundation and all the basic things that you're supposed to have. Now you have confirmed it by re-declaring it. He was telling that, judging by the department, everything that the government, different government in Israel have created, is pointing at Biafra had been declared already without even getting to the date of declaration. Then those who were following him closely, working with him closely, declared Biafra with him closely, and everything, they are now telling you, look, Biafrans need to fall back. Then to them, they need to fall back. Then when you begin to connect some activities that happen in Finland during that re-declaration, some of you watch the video, you must have seen the part where Ogekere was in the podium telling them, how can you say Biafra was declared on 29th of November instead of 2nd of December? That what is he going to tell Mr. Mike? What am I going to tell Mr. Mike? That Mike, I told Mike I'm going to Finland to re-declare Biafra. That the date should be 2nd. He was agitating for date. publicly. The question I want you to ask yourself is this. All of a sudden, someone who was very worried and concerned why Biafra should be declared on 29 instead of 2nd, for him, because according to him, he told somebody in US called Mike, and I believe that Mike is one that spoke, even in yesterday's fundraising, they played his speech that the white guy that was on I think on Zoom, or there's a way they brought him, using visual transmission, video call or something like that took some questions from Biafrans. If you watch any part of fundraising yesterday, USB government fundraising, you must have seen that, because they played that man's speech in Finland. That's the mic that Ogekere was talking about. Then now Ogekere is telling you that after telling you that, what I'm not going to tell Mike, that Mike, I told Mike that we are going to declare Bafra on 2nd, and now it has been declared on 29. Why must he be 29? What he said, according to him, he said, what am I going to, when I go back, what am I going to tell Mike? That I told him that we are going to declare it on 2nd, and we later declared it on 29. That no, that he don't want it. It is not about what he's going to tell Mike. It's about his personal feeling and personal gain. The same person is now telling you, let us just fall back to bridge. Let us fall back. From agitating that the day should be 2nd, to tell you now that they need to fall back. So the question to him is, what are you going to tell Mike? Using that your question, are you going to tell Mike now that that Biafra that you told him that you're going to declare is no longer being declared, or that Biafra that you declared that Mike appeared and answered some question and gave some speech, made some speech, nice one for that matter, in favor of the Biafra that have been declared? What are you going to tell me now that made you to go back to exile? Some of them argue that, okay, since you said that you have declared, since you said that you have declared Biafra, why are you now not in homeland? Why are you not? Where's your government house? Where's your office? Where is your governors? You know, that kind of thing. That's to tell you that in their mind, because they're telling you fall back, you don't understand what that fall back means. Fall back means that nothing was declared, that they did not support it. Okay, they did not support it at all. That's what it means. That they don't like it. Everything that happened there is just by mistake. They don't support it. And for them to solidify that, you have to fall back to throw weight to that you don't support, that they have been declared and all that. This is to tell you the mindset that when you say that some people don't want to be redeclared, they are not hiding it anymore. Unless if you refuse to understand it, you may argue about it. Now let us go.
One day you will sleep and wake up in Biafra. Like I said, then we must capture every cranny of the Biafra territory.
So from the message you saw drop, the boy, I think I keep saying he's a nice guy. Mana, we saw Holy Ghost, so don't get it. So because I have nothing against.
Now, this is COS pointing out what she felt about what is going on and the stand of the person, the general that she's talking about, telling you that this is what I felt about him, that he's a nice person. Just that he chose to, side Genkere and rest of them, that is not what he expects. That's not what she expects. That if he chooses to do that, it simply means that he's not, he refused to follow the instruction from the government. That you have your own command and everything in your state. Allow others to be the same thing. Trying to avoid what happened before during transition from IPOB or DOS to autopilot them. People don't understand that, but those who have ear we capture what that means, because there was a lot of casualties there. So she don't want it to repeat. Yeah, but some people who want to benefit from something from there, they don't care if it's going to lead to loss of anybody, because they believe they have upper hand. They believe they have upper hand above every other person. So you trying to question that, they will give it to you. This is not a rumor. Some of them made it clear publicly, challenged anyone when CS said that they are going to recruit some people. There's recruitment going on and all that. How many of you remember that time? And it happened that statement is somehow political, but they believed that it is true. They started cooking up stories that if you recruit anybody, they're going to buy the people. That threat was coming out from December, proving that this is the reason why you need to decentralize it. Because if you have people with such mindset, anything is possible. I'm not gonna go deep on that. Like I said, it's somehow sensitive, so let me just leave it there. Okay. Now let's continue.
It is decentralized. As a commander in a good state, in a San economical state, in our Hauku state, in our commander in and the hunter in there with the Diaja. That is why Monday night, Holy Ghost, Monday night, believe in Ahadi, now come on, Ika will hunt because we now get another state can't carry. That is the thing. And that is
now this part where she said Kapia, they have twisted it that what it means is that she's planning to carry the general, not of Kapia Holy Ghost, not of Kapia Oyenkan, which is not true. It's the statement that she made here is general. Not even those who are in economic choose to go to maybe let's say Olo State. The same empire that has to take place as well, according to, but they choose to put it in one side. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying. No, yeah, this na state in Ghana, here. The question is, why are they trying to center it on few commanders? According to them, they mention Holy Ghost. They mention the general. They mention who again? They mention there are few other people they mention. You understand? But this statement is not meant for these two individuals or three individuals. The statement has to do with anybody. Let's say people from a Ghana choose to go to let's say Calabar. That statement is applicable the same time, not on Butozo or Holy Ghost, but for them to corrupt how corrupt they are, they have to put it in a way that will favor that it will suit their narrative, which is bringing more corrupt mind against CS, that CS is trying to call for the head of those people. That was not what the message is. The message is you should not leave your place to go and poke-nose in another place. If they need your assistance, it will be discussed or it will be planned. Then you can have, joint operation. That is this is my own opinion. Remember, I said it from beginning that this is what I felt. That is my own opinion. Now let's continue.
Why we are not able to commit the havoc during the transition between the Kano's time and the Simon era.
That through this decentralization, that you not see or witness the similar havoc that was committed then. Okay, you cannot witness it again now because of this structure that USB is using. That's what she said. Now let's continue.
They can't do it now. Adoka State. Karaba and
Okay.
Now, we have one country, one nation, United States of Biafra.
That is the statement that I told you about. This part is where they hold so strong, using that to deceive, in genuine mindset or people that are unable to understand what that message is all about. It's not because I saw somebody that told me, here on my comments, I think that was 2 days ago or the day before yesterday, yes, in our live stream like this, a lady called the drama queen came up with this idea that with this, I don't know, unverified statement that she is a sister to the general, and her own problem is this statement that CS is calling for the head of her brother. Even if you are not, or you are a sister to general, that there's no way you will believe that CS is calling for the head of your brother. It's not done anyway. It's not true. All right. So that lady actually made me, because I don't believe that she's a sister, but if she is truly the sister of the general, which I doubt, because I don't see any reason why somebody will come up and start claiming what she's not. But some people are dubious. Someone created a platform on X claiming that he is one of the general, that he is a Igwe Potoso. Now he's no longer, after the statement of Gentle, he's no longer addressing himself as Igwe Potoso. He moved from commander to general. From general, he began to bear the name that him and Igwe Potoso is the same. That is, he's Igwe Potoso. A lot is going on, and that is why I cannot believe anybody making such statement. Now, if she is truly the sister, do you think it is security wise for her to say what she said? Because she actually called her state and she called her son name, which I told her that for you to say this thing, I don't believe that you are. I will leave it there.
When you believe now, you want to walk up and another state. Can
now, that is the statement. Now I want to hear from you. Okay? And like I said, I want to hear from you. What is your own opinion to that? Then if I put the number, you can call and tell me what you think about it. But if you don't have any opinion, then we'll look at another thing that we want to discuss about before we call this program, we end it, because we have spent 43 minutes so far. The aim is to hear from you about the settlement. Do you agree or disagree about this issue of decentralization or decentralizing army? What's your take on that? The number is +4477 6471 4657, and I was gonna pin it here so you can join us by putting your putting a call. Let me get the number functioning.
Second. Apuna kutoka kunono kefera zono kuri kengani. Sanye penanya kora nyani kwaringo seke kwara ya. Aga Osman uwe better. Geni uwe better. Abugo dosa uno mwani zimuonye tono. Sami ya geni jerugo do yemma kuchukunya kamu manya kaze mwanya Afrika kaichi nifunanya. Chukuli sama kwe kaiwa kaine ejide kere monde sonde. Hama dimi na rokutami technology. Achuchobiani. Leze anyway. Hama na arua leze ngeano. Narwarani sanya sanaro na mini yeze. Ane tena mina sarasi na chukudio chale kunsi duji. Nyama ndi shoji ke kunsi. Unyo cha yem brain box mo. Yenum battery yem brain box mo. Yem yosi sa brain box mo. Yem ya yem brain box mo.
So today I'm not going to reply any question on message. If you want to comment, your comment you should call. Once you call, then we'll hear from you. I don't need to put my number here for you to call and counter or support or hear your own opinion, friendly opinion. Remember, unless some of you that just joined, I made it clear that we are not here to fight anybody or to drag any issue with anybody. If you have a question, the number is on your screen. You just call. Once you call, bring your own opinion. We are going to listen to you without any kitty kata kata. So just feel free, say your own. But if you choose to say, comment and claim anything on conversation, you are not going to get any response from me. That's just the fact. So because many of you are good at that. So if you want to say anything, just call in and tell us your own opinion. We have a caller.
Long time no.
My brother, where have you been? Good morning. Where have you been?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm fine. Long time.
Honestly.
I'm so happy. I thank God, my brother. I'm so busy.
Okay, no problem. No, I understand.
Yeah, sometimes in the midnight like this, in life, you see, come from because of the tiredness. Sleep.
Okay.
Happy Sunday once again.
Happy Sunday to you, my brother. Happy Sunday to you. How's your family?
I greet all I'm very fine, brother, very fine. I greet all the good people of Biafra who are listening for us for every part of the world. May God bless all of them. May God bless all the people that donated yesterday. May God bless everybody and those that is about to donate and those that did not even have and wish to donate. And God will bless them also. And God will bless all the good people. Biafra, all the good media team. God will bless all of you, especially you, Kyle Report, all your
voice can have an email too much. Be audible. Voice can have an email,
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's far better.
Okay. God will bless you also.
Thank you.
That you have seen the truth and stand in the truth without compromising. May God bless you.
Amen.
I tell you honestly truth, my brother. Happy Sunday once again.
The same to you.
I don't know whether I have time to talk or I have minutes.
No, you have time. You have time. Just continue. You have 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you for that. Because I want to start from somewhere to somewhere, end to somewhere.
Right on.
Honestly speaking, I want to start from the Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
During the time of Nnamdi Kanu failed to cut off the vampires, surrender Nnamdi Kanu, and canker worms, and caterpillar, surrender Nnamdi Kanu. And the end of it, they'll be able to oppress Nnamdi Kanu and set him up. Go and make him go. and set him up. From there, Samuel Egba rose. The same vampire, the same cancer that is surrender Nnamdi Kanu, manipulate that way and surrender Samuel Egba.
Yeah.
Samuel Egba try to manage these vampires, these cankerworms, these cancer. Try to manage it, and he's eating Samuel Egba. And that is another mistake Samuel Egba did. Then Ngozi Odebeze stepped in and discovered that he can never treat cancer. The only thing to do to cut off the cancer. And Ngozi Odebeze started cut off the cancer that surrender Samuel Egba. That is bring themselves out, taking their fighting for Biafra without knowing that they are cancer to the Biafra agitation. Without knowing the people of Biafra, they do not know that these people are vampires to the agitation. They are cankerworms to the agitation. When Ngozi Odebeze step in, before Ngozi Odebeze step in, they already know who Ngozi Odebeze is.
Yeah.
She is. They don't know, say, they have known that this woman will cut us off without no looking back. That is the reason why they started early. When they hear that Samuel Egba sent message, Ngozi, protect the mandate. Ngozi, you are my surrogate. When they heard this, they say, no, this woman will never allow us to be in this agitation, which they know. Because during the time of Samuel Egba, they know that Ngozi is a hindrance to them. Because if he had what Ngozi said, Dr. Ngozi Odebeze said, he said this is the first time that she will address this issue concerning mandate. Nobody knows. You see, a lot to come, many things to come, many secret info that these people did to come. It's just that Ngozi don't want to go there. They want to face what is she doing. Then the woman said, these individuals that are fought back, all of them that the mandate. Why Samuel Egba did not say we should protect the account in government in Ezad, because Samuel Egba already know that account is gone, and she is not there. He's already know. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. That is why you know that is why he told Ngozi the main account. That's why he told Ngozi protect the mandate. So where am I going? When they heard that Ngozi is a surrogate, immediately, then start cooking for Ngozi. As they start cooking for Ngozi, Ngozi already know. The woman qualified to be a doctor, is ordained. Is a woman that the leadership is a woman that they had the anointing of presidential leadership. Okay, the woman no. that Noya Wabu surrogate, the woman started cut the cancer off. She don't want to treat the cancer. She don't want to pamper the cancer. She don't want to, try to use medication to pamper the cancer because this and this and this. Ngozi Orebe, they started cut the cancer off.
Mm-hmm.
That is number one great thing this woman done in this agitation. I'm telling you the truth. If Nnamdi Kanu surrender by people that is surrender Ngozi Orebe, I'm telling you Nnamdi Kanu will not have issue. Right now. If Samoneta surrender by these people that is surrendered by Ngozi Orebe, Samoneta will find it very easy. I don't know whether I'm making sense, huh?
Yeah, very, very much. I follow what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, actually.
So, this is the mistake our leader, Nnamdi Kanu did, Samuel Ekpa did, and then Ngozi Orebe say, she will never do that mistake. No matter who you are, no matter what you present, no matter your age, no matter what you have done in past, she will never tolerate by treating cancer in this agitation. Any cancer that they want to develop, it must be cut off. And that is where I stand with her. And if we that call ourselves Biafra really want to have our freedom, we should have that mentality that Ngozi Orebe has. That future she has. That zeal she has. If we Biafra really want our dictation, really want our freedom, really want our independence, we should have that mentality. Sometimes 80% of them are money monger. They're business people. Imagine Ada Onowu to do what she did. This thing even started during the time of during the time of Samuel Ekpa.
You mean I don't know?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a treasurer in mandate. How can she wake up after donation? Before Sunday, she had pushed money out without this thing.
Man, I get what you're saying.
I want to follow a woman that is 100 accountability. Everything she do, she must have accountability. She's not accusing anybody, but let her be accountability. If we really need a nation, transparent nation, transparent country, transparent Biafra government, we must have accountability.
Exactly.
If we don't want accountability, no need us to look for Biafra. We should stay where we are.
I said it before.
Because the country where we are before, being Nigeria, is a country without accountability.
True.
It's a country that you dip your hand and take your own and move away. So Biafra will not be like that. So if we are looking for a transparent country, a good country, a country with integrity, a country with men and women that is has integrity, wisdom, and knowledge, we should be responsible for accountability. Then, I'm really happy for the strength the woman has for court, because it's not easy to cut cancer off. My brother, it's not easy.
It's not a child play. It's not a child play.
It's not a child play.
It's not a child play.
But before you start cutting cancer off, you must qualify by cutting cancer off. What is this qualify? And let me bring it to the language that some people will understand. We know go school, but we have common sense.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by qualify? The qualify is that you must not stain your hand if you want to cut cancer, if you want to pursue corruption. Let me bring it now to the language that some people will understand. If you want to fight corruption, you must not be corrupt.
Exactly.
Because if you want to fight corruption, if you are corrupt, they will dig you out.
Exactly.
So I'm still waiting. This corruption that Ngozi Orebeze is fighting in this government, I'm still waiting. Those people that is fighting against, those people that is fighting, I still waiting to them to dig his own corrupt life out.
You think if they have it, they will wait for all this while. They wait all this long.
That is, if they don't know, let me just give them expo.
Okay.
Maybe they don't know.
Okay.
So I'm still waiting them for them to bring her own corrupt part in this government during the time of Samoneba.
Okay.
I want them to dig it out and bring it to the table of Biafras. And they have not done that. But the so-called AM, the corruption, even his country that is staying.
We can hear you. Continue.
Even his country that is staying. He have committed in this country.
Okay.
So this is where Samoneba made mistake. Samoneba made a lot of mistakes.
The next phase is to
sorry about that. I opened this again. Okay, continue. Sorry about that.
Samoneba made a lot of mistakes, but the man is dying without knowing how will he cure this cancer because of the closeness of our independent, our declaration in Finland. The end of it, the same these people set him up. The people that he's trying to manage. Oh, God of mercy.
Just to add few things to what you said, you know, why you saw her in France is she's not supposed to be in the cabinet, okay, not at all, but she was accepted by PM just out of sympathy. And look at what she have done. Even people that qualify to be in the cabinet have not tried to do what the woman has done, because one of the things that even in as much as we know PM and we are not following like as a member, as a part of the decision-making body in the in autopilot or in Briggy or in USB, we are not. We can tell you from afar that one of the things that PM despised, one of the things that he hated so much is crossing the boundary to talk to men on ground. And this woman, among all the people in the cabinet, those that are qualified, those that have been with PM, one of the things that PM don't like I said, is crossing the boundary of going to get contact or being in contact with men on ground. Upon all the people that are qualified that are in the cabinet or have worked with PM, the only person that has stepped her foot outside where she's supposed to put her legs is this woman that they are welcomed out of sympathy. Just like somebody who has maybe a king in your palace, a king palace, king don't welcome any commoner or somebody that is let me use the word commoner. You're not supposed to be in the king's palace, let alone sitting in his parlor to talk. But out of pity, the king allow you to come in so that people will not see him as somebody who is segregating, or you are just trying to be choosy in your friends, in those that you call, those that you bring around you on your circle. But out of pity, you say, okay, allow her come in, and she came in. The first thing she want to do, or she would do, is to go to the king's bed and pee on that bed, or poo to shit on the bed. So that is what she's doing. Somebody that you are welcomed out of pity is the one destroying everything, the palace that you build and you cherish so much. That is life. And it's not that something like me. I don't want to say that PM made a mistake on that. Do you understand me? Why? Because that's the kind of leadership that PM want to show or bring. That a government or a leadership that is inclusive, like include everybody and make everybody to feel at home, give you that privilege to prove otherwise. I don't know if you're following what I'm saying.
I'm with you, sir.
So if anybody now decide not to examine, if COS now say, okay, before you join cabinet, you must have social qualification, then it now makes more sense, because if you say, why must you do that, they will refer you to why is such and France. Look at what she did when privilege was given to her. But without something like this, people may feel like, oh, well, you are treating Mr. Okeke or Kafo this way because you think he or she don't have money. But with what YSOC have done, you can now segregate to choose, not segregate, to choose qualified people to be in the cabinet, to work with you, to be in helm of affair, without having this sympathy or this notion of, no. Look at how she's running further than herself. Somebody who don't even know what leadership is all about. I'm sure she cannot define democracy. She don't even know difference between democratic regime and military regime. She don't even know that. Civilian regime and the military regime. She can't differentiate that. She don't even know the difference between a governor and a president, or governor and local government chairman. She don't even know what job of a minister. She don't know that, but she want to be leading. This is, to me, she don't even see Biafran government or Biafran as something to take serious. Because if she do, she will not like to use her hand and keep pouring sand in the business. That is my own opinion. So continue, my brother.
Thank you for that wonderful analysis. So I'm coming to this woman of his
Is Asha?
Amusu France. Yeah, Amusu France.
Amusu France.
So now I said the other time, if there is still anybody in the cabinet in this agitation that is not performing very well, you see, this time around, we don't need any pity, because lives, millions millions of lives have wasted in this issue. So it's not about you. It's not about anybody. We are talking about over 80 million or over 70 million of Biafrans. So regarding who you are, I'm still telling the government, I'm still telling the Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, please, she should still look into the cabinet, anyone, no matter who the person is, because we are talking about lives that have already wasted, which is we can never recover. That family have lost the person. I am one of them. I am one of them. We have lost a property. Wow. They have burned our house.
Wow.
Here, my brother have died there. So?
Very sorry to hear that.
What are we talking about?
Very sorry to hear that.
But among all these challenges, I'm still standing. We need Biafra, and we need transparent government. We need a government with the transparency. We need a government with accountability. We need a government with integrity. We need a government with honesty. We need a government that carry his people in shoulder. We need a government that carry his people his mind before him or herself. And that is what Ngozi Orabeze is doing. We don't need a government that is full of lies.
My brother,
a government that will come out, he talk 10 words, we look into that 10 words, 9 is lie. Oh, come on, we don't need it.
How can you survive with that kind of government? It's not possible now.
How can we survive? Why are we going out of Nigeria government?
To build a new model of Nigeria.
Oh, so what am I trying to say? I really thank this woman and I appreciate her so much. If anybody did not appreciate her,
my brother, thank you so much. You have.
Brother, how can people see light? How can people see truth? And turning it and splitting it and turning it upside down.
One of them said that on comment here, and this number is on. You can call in. Even as our brother is talking, you can still call. I will see your missed call. But none of them want to. They want me to focus on comments to start taking questions from a comment. I will not do that. I think I have to stop that. Unless if I don't have number for you to call. If you put any question or comment, I will just ignore that. So if you want to ask question, call. I'm not saying you should call on video. Just call. Let us hear from you. So my brother, just
okay. Let me quickly write off.
So what am I trying to from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. Continue.
Let me just round up because today is Sunday. A lot of people is with you.
Yeah.
Want to contribute.
Yeah.
So let me conclude by saying I want to appreciate Ngozi Orabeze as there are many that is fighting her, that they tried to because of jealousy. Because some people, you know the jealousy, we started during the time of Nnamdi Kanu. You started during the time of Nnamdi Kanu. What have you achieved?
Nothing. Oh, our brother is having a network issue. Okay.
By using Biafra money to do business. That is what he achieved. I want to thank Ngozi Orabeze and thank all the cabinets especially yesterday, was wonderful, was so good. I really appreciate all of us. May God bless and bless the Republic, bless the United States of Biafra. And God bless you, my brother Kai. Let me stay by and listen to my good people.
Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate your support. Very wonderful speech there. Thank you. God bless you and have a wonderful Sunday. So that is our brother there. I told him that we're gonna have 5 minutes, and we ended the, he ended his speech with 28 minutes and some seconds, which is okay because I love the way he talked. He's very passionate on his whatever he said. Very passionate human being. I like it. So please, if you have not liked this video, hit on the like button. Click on it. That's a way you can support us. Today is Sunday. You need to be generous on that. Get the like button at least to 50. Okay, at least to 50. But the target is 100. Let us move it to 50 for now. Okay, so please, if you want to say anything on your question, the number is on based on what we discussed. So, and Oluchi is here. Okay, not Oluchi. Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, guy, good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
Yeah, I am on my way to church, so I decided to say hello to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And the truth is coming out every day, and people are trying to see the reason to believe.
That is it.
You know, they ask this question they ask. I call it stupid question because they say you say you have gone home. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? I think these people do not understand what is going home. They don't know if a PM can put up the factor, put up governor. The whole paper that Dr. Ngozi Adebede have showcased to the world is Obato Beta. You know, I have said this to your platform before. This our sister have even not added anything on her own. The only thing I see that she have done only on her own to suspending this foolish woman. I don't want to call her name because so but then it's taking us to where we want to be. And I am just wondering if on this planet Earth anybody would think in his right mind that Obatobie will show up today and embrace people he used his mouth in our presence to say you are in Kabai. The same people he told you are in Kabai, you don't know. The same people he that did not account anything to him. I wonder how people are thinking this way. So, but I just want to make it brief because we're almost going up. But I want to tell Biafrans, the earlier they realize, even those men on the ground, those who have not come to the realization of that this is what is going on, those who are still looking for another way out, those who are still looking for success, those who are still looking for, I don't know what they want, but for those, men on the ground, there is policy that is no more water. Do you see it? They die here, they buy here, they buy here. No. This is government. So anything you say, you will be accountable for what you say. But because these people do not understand what a nation means, that's why you see them. They're asking for water. They want to criminate our DPM before Batobe shows up.
Exactly.
But that is not going to happen because Batobe said he learned from what happened to others.
That's right.
And what happened to him is not because he did not lie. It's just because people did not want Biafra. There are those who did not need this Biafra. Today, my brother, I woke up this morning, I was asking myself. I came downstairs and I begin to ask myself, what is really going on? That is it that these people who don't want Biafra outnumber those who want Biafra? Because the rate of sabotage, the rate of things people do is very, very shocking. You know, from the history my father told me about an Igbo man. You look at what is happening in Europe today. The same people who told these people that they are not Igbos, the Arewa is now calling out Igbos for buying Fulanis. But when you go there and talk to them, they say nothing concerns them with Igbo. But now they are calling them Igbo. They buy their brothers who have come to do business. You see, when they want to buy us, they call even if you be Yoruba, they call you Igbo Yoruba. And still our people are not understanding nothing. My brother, I am so, and our people are not understanding it. Look at Uromi. Look at the distance between Uromi and Alibo. That you can say the public announcement they made, they called out Igbo. They didn't say any name, Igbo, that they buy their brothers. Ask me how many times that in Wifuru, I be Wifuru, I'm State, how many times have they condemned what the killing of Fulanis in our place? They never did. But look at Arewa have stood up. And let me tell you, this Arewa, they will show up in Uromio.
Where is this Urum? Where is Urum you are talking about? I don't even know where is Urum.
Urum is in Edo State now.
Okay.
They caught them with trailer load of arms and ammunition.
Okay, is that the same place they call Desan?
Yeah, Urum, yes.
Okay.
In Edo State, yeah. And they have to disembark all of them. Burn the car direct.
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah, thank God, my brother. But that is to show you when people say we are not Igbo, these people does not think, no, usually when they need the oil block, they say you are Niger Delta, we are Igbo. No, they know we are all the same.
That's one thing I like about Fulani, nothing as what I feel. Since our people choose to be stupid, they are helping us. They are helping them to validate their stupidness, because
exactly,
the stupidity of our people is shocking. I'm talking about those.
It's smelling, not only shocking. It's smelling.
I'm talking about those are brothers in Delta, in rivers, in all this riverine area. They refuse to acknowledge who they are. Nobody is begging you to be Igbo. It's not as if people is trying to baptize you of who you are not. This is who you are. But because out of your stupidity, you choose to distance yourself away from that. And I don't know if I've seen a statement from Fulani people. If Fulani man made a post about it.
Yes.
Okay, let me flip the camera so that Biafrans will see. Just read it out with me. Based on what happened in Eastern, this is a writer from this man is a Northerner, and he said, what he said here, he said, what are you expecting if we enter Sabongiri and start tying your people? Now, I am sure that the Sabongiri population is 4 times of Edo State. Okay. Wait, we are coming. Now, this Sabongiri is Igbo dominated area in the north.
Yeah.
Now, they want to revenge of what happened in Edo State. They're not coming to revenge it. They are looking for the easiest way in their land, where who they claim you are different from a formation. They say that
exactly. They will
do it. It did not start today. After the so-called Igbo coup, which have been exposed now, they said that the Chukwu Makadina Zogo is an Igbo man. That is why they fire people in numbers in olden days. Then after that, they are not telling Chukwu Makadina Zogo's people that they are not Igbo.
Can you imagine?
So this is why I said. This is why. That's why I said that. I'm not intending to insult anybody, but let us call a spade a spade. How can you say that Chukwu Makadina Nzogo, because he's an Igbo man, he's an Igbo for years now? Chukwu Makadina Nzogo village is not Igbo. His Umunna are not Igbo, according to them. Do you understand?
Yes.
But when it has to do with punishing our people, oh, you guys committed this crime. Now, all of a sudden,
you become Igbo.
All of a sudden, the those state is now the Igbo tribe.
I'm telling you.
So
this is madness.
Makandina, some of us that may not understand it, so maybe this will help you to correct the thought. Continue, sir.
Yes, I met one woman here a few days ago. I met her somewhere. She was making inquiries, and I heard her. I said, okay, my sister, in the bank, he said, he was asking the bank, how do I go here? How do I go here? And I saw her, I said, okay, what you're asking for, I parked my car somewhere, so I will help you. I said, my sister, how are you? He said, fine. Where are you? He said, she just came to Ireland. I said, okay, thank God. Where are you from? He said, I'm from Delta. I said, which one is Delta? He said, I'm from Delta. I said, you are an Igbo now. You answer Ufoma, you answer Wachuku, you answer Oluchi, you answer Chemeka. I said, all this thing, you people, we need to stop it now. You see now, but I'm going to help you now, take you to where you are going. But you are saying you are Delta. What is the name? Delta is soap now. Is it not soap that they used to bath? That soap they call Delta. So, you are soap. The woman begin to laugh. I say, you people should stop all these things. We are brothers and sisters. And even if you see her, she even look like me. So we are the same. But having said that, my brother, I want to use my mind because we are about to leave the house now.
Okay, sir. Okay.
But and maybe next time when you show up, I will come in because we don't have time now. So continue to do your good work, my brother. Maybe our people know that we have gone home, whether they believe it or not. We have gone home. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sir. Happy to
God
see you. God bless. Family.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah.
So that's our papa there. Very, very nice, comment. I just want us to understand that this issue of Delta and river, and I'm from Delta. Why they are using that Delta? Anytime they want to introduce themselves is because they know that they say Niger Delta oil region. You are from Isoko, okay? You don't want to say people, I'm from Isoko. Instead, you choose Delta. It is deliberate because you think that you prefer to attach oil to your name than your real identity. You have been bearing this name before the discovery of oil, and even the Igbo that you guys are thinking that they are looking for the oil have more oil, enough oil. There's no tribe, no land in so-called Nigerian states today, both north, west, south, east, anywhere that don't have natural resources. Everybody have their own, but some have more than other. But what every region have is enough to sustain them. That's why I don't think that if Bafra go, they Yorubas will suffer. I don't believe it. I don't believe that if Bafra go, Northerners will suffer. I don't believe that. So I don't believe that if Bafra go, Bafra will suffer. I don't believe it either. When people say that we all are Biafrans, we are all one people, it is not that nobody is dragging you to anything, but this is who you are. And even if you don't believe it because it's coming from an Igbo man like me, go and check how they are treating you. Those who have different religion, different political, background from what you have, they always call you Igbo. In Yemelia, I don't know how that insulting word they're using against our people. But what I'm trying to say is that any crisis that has happened or that are going to happen in Nigeria, all of you will become Igbo. Immediately, once the crisis ends, you are different. You are not Igbo. That is enough for you to understand that you are in a very big mess. The only person to clean you up is you yourself. Without you clean yourself up from this mess, somebody from somewhere is giving you identity anytime he wants, whenever, depending on the situation at hand. If they want to buy people in mass, all of you are Igbo. if they want to do political gain, segregation will come. And you say you are more educated than them, you are more enlightened, you are more exposed. I am a scientist, I am a doctor, but common thing to identify you are to stand on your identity, you don't want to do that. It's not as if Igbo conquered anybody. Don't get it wrong. Igbo, Yorubas conquered all the minorities in the region and forced them to their language. Go and read your history. In the north, the same thing is, of course, north is too obvious. You don't need to research on that. Their own is too obvious. That's why you hear. That's why you hear that in the north, in the Nigeria, they have more than 200 and something ethnic group. 200 and something ethnic group. If you begin to count, you think it's only in the eastern part. No, even the west have a lot of ethnic group. The west, the same thing as what they have, but they always want you to believe that the way you have minority group a lot is in the eastern part. It is not true. Why you don't hear about minority group in the north and the west is because during the olden days, they invaded them and conquered them. They expand their boundary and introduce their language. Only in Nigeria is only Igbo people that a state, or not a state, a community or a tribe that is very, very close to Igbo, that you can put your leg here and put the other leg in the other one land, but they don't speak Igbo language. You have to use pidgin and broken English to communicate. Why? Because the Igbos have not conquered anybody. So you will understand that everything that has to do with their community is they're maintaining their region, their language, everything. Because people don't conquer anybody. That's why somebody from Calabar, somebody from what is the name of after Nsuka, after Obola, for you head to Kogi. Is it Kogi? I think it's Kogi State, right? After Enugu State, the next state you are going to meet. Let me send my greetings to Innocent before I forget. Innocent, Oyema, God bless you for this super chat that you gave me. $5 per chat. Thank you so much, and God bless you mightily and reward you, of course. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You did not attach any message to that. You just send it. Thank you, and God bless you. For all of you that I have not sent my greetings to, I see all your comments, Uncle Frank and Sundance King, and all of you, Ejikem Justice, Justina, okay, Justina, Ekwem, and Judith, one mama, Judy, one mama, all of you, Woke Zike, I see you, Victoria, Weke, and Ike Dike, I see you, all of you, and our brother, Sen, where have you been? I'm a man, all name, keep Baza. So happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday to you all. So let's go back to what I was saying. None of this town that is very close to Igbo land speak Igbo, and nobody have forced them. But go and check the tribe they accused of invasion of land and taking land all this while. It's Igbo tribe. They will tell you, oh, they are tribe. Imagine Igbo. It's only in Igbo. It's only Igbo that will have a brothers all over the place, and they don't want to accept their brotherhood. They choose to, Igbo people. My great grandfather said that during the olden days, Igbo people said that you are who you are. If you have problem with your brother, start on the problem. If there's anything that Igbo people have done to you, start on that. But denying your identity is laughable, and people are making mockery of you. That is what I love about this our brother that is preaching. I'm not talking about that one guy from Delta State that I played his video last time here, that we're telling Biafrans or Igbo people not to put their head in what is going on in River State. They should allow them to deal with it, because each time they have problem, we unite with Igbo as if we're a different body. People from Asia, not Asia, sorry, people from Ijabu have different language from people from other tribes in Yoruba land, because you may not notice it because of conquest. Yoruba drag, extend their boundary to the Edo. I'm not against them all, but I'm just trying to tell you how the whole thing works. Igbos are in Kogi. Thank you, my brother Ikedike. In Kogi State, you have Igbo. Even Igbos that are in Kogi are more, they are more Igbo. They are said to be more Igbo than those that are from Ikwere. That is, look at them. Look at him. I saw a protest of the same Ikwere people protesting that they are not Igbo, anti-Igbo. What a madness. So why would you blame Northerners if they take advantage of your stupidity? I don't blame them somehow. In some of the things they do, not everything, no. But you see, issue of this identity crisis, we are the one causing it. Our own people, they are the one causing it. They are the one causing it, and it's not something that anybody should be proud of, honestly. But sometimes you need to accept the mistake that your people are making. That may help you to put a better correction. But if you keep on patching it and not seeing it, you are wasting your time. It's always good for you to call it what it is, because if you cannot solve this problem with lies. So accept that you have made a mistake, then look for correction. Look for a way to put a correction. That is what it is. So I don't know if you are following what I'm saying, because many people actually don't understand that Igbo land is not as small as they claim that it is. Never. Igbo land are not landlocked, that as they claim. Igbo land is not dot in a circle. This idea of dot in a circle is because they have believed, they have brainwashed your brothers from riverine in which they carved out. And as soon as if they carve them out and they are welcomed in those places they carve them to, they are still subjugating them, because they know if they allow you, to them you will dominate. Do you understand? This is the lies they keep on preaching. I said it here openly, that Nigerian map, go and check it there. You see Igbo land. You have to zoom the map for you to see Igbo land. I was watching one American couple doing content. They are writing on issues about Africa, and they were talking about Nigerian and Igbo tribe. They were analyzing a video made by a Yoruba guy, how he discussed about 30 states in Nigeria, 36 states, and he was discussing tribe by tribe. When he get to Igbo, they opened the map of Nigeria, and they say, but the name Igbos are that they are so popular, you can't talk about Nigeria without Igbo man. But how is it this small? Upon all this landmark, why is it this small? It is deliberate. That is not the size of Igbo land in the Nigerian map. They made it clear so that whenever you begin to talk about your freedom, when they go to Nigerian map and say, this tribe, people that want to have their country, who are there? They will not see something they can, size Okuchi bottle. Never above an Igbo. They will say, you guys are so kind to give them 5 states. You guys are so kind to give them 5 states in this small map in the people from outside will be saying that. Are you getting the point? Because that is what it is. Britain, did a very dirty work there. Very, very dirty work. Very, very dirty work. Now, I'm trying to bring up a video of Ikwere people protesting against Igbo, like that their Ikwere people is Igbo. This kind of video, you don't see it often. But our own is to expose it when it matters. So I'm going to show you this. Just a moment. Let me cover some of the things there, and not everything that is supposed to appear here. Okay, I think it is. We're somehow good. Now I'm going to flip the camera. Okay, this is Ikwere people. Okay, this is Ikwere people protesting against Ohaneze. to have Ohaneze as their leader. Picture disappear again. Just a moment. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Just a moment. Now let me play it again. Wait. I am trying to pause some of their placards so that we can read it out. Okay? I'm trying to pause it so you can read it out and know what I'm talking about. Let me take it back from the beginning. Now, this one says, IPOB say no to Ohaneze Ndigbo. Okay? No part of Irodunon is I can't see this is Bafra. Okay, so this one is Irodunon. I don't know this place, so it could be in River State. They are protesting two things here. They are not Igbo, they are not Biafra. Okay, and this is Ikwere people. Ohaneze leave Ikwere, look at it alone. This place, Ohaneze leave Ikwere alone. They have never ever protest Fulani presence in their land. No. But when they go and get tough now, they want to, oh, Igbo, come and unite with us. So you come and unite with us. Let me take it back again. Who are we? Ihurona. Who are we? Ihurona. That's what I'm saying. To Ohaneze Ndigbo, no part of Ihurona is Bafra. You are Igbo. Is Bafra or Igbo? Okay? We refuse Ohaneze Ndigbo forum holding their convention in Iruno land. Ohaneze leave Ikwere alone. Okay, are you getting it now? Now, pay attention. Now, let's see what this one have. A moment. We are not Igbo. And who are we? Ihuruna. This one, the write-up is not clear. It's not clear. I'm not gonna lie. I can't figure out what he said here. Let's continue. Are you getting the point now? The same people, after just that the governor of River State said that he's Igbo, that is why they're pushing him out, doing it now from federal. That's number one reason. They may not accept what it is. This one protesting now, this is a potential victim of Fulani headers. If they have not fought the victim, or they're going to fall it. Then there was, oh, let us unite with Igbo and the fight Fulani. We are not Igbo. What is your name? My name is Ihuoma. My name is Chukwu. My name is Okechukwu. Are you Igbo? No. What food do you eat? Of course, we eat akpo, we eat egusi, we eat ogbono, we eat ogo and you know that kind of thing. This is stupidity in the high. You can't see something in the Yoruba land. Never. You can't see something in the north. Then are we going to blame ourselves for not conquering, for not advanced conquest in the eastern part? For our fathers, I'm proud of my, of our people. Very, very proud for not take anybody's life, land, or drag any boundary with anybody. We are the only one that are innocent of that. Yet we are the only people they accuse a lot of committing this and committing that. Do you get the point now? We are the only one. We are the only one, no other person. So someone will tell you, I'm not Ikwere, I'm not this, I'm not Igbo, I am not the IPOB and Bafra. They take it to your land, they take it to. You'll be wondering, are there human being at all? Are they human being at all? They have time to protest against their true identity. Yet, I dare them to protest like this against Fulani. You see police there and throwing tear gas immediately, throwing tear gas on them. This is another evidence that as an Igbo man, you are nothing to write home about. Why? We are losers of the war. That's why Igbo land. I said Igbo land is a conquered place. We are since 1967 to 1970. Igbo land have not remained the same. And it will be like that until something is done. How can something be done when you have people who always want to drag position and power with you? That's this our papa that reached out to me. We are talking on chat. Sometimes we send a voice note, and he told me his own, like what he felt, his own feelings about what is going on, the danger, that they are facing and everything. He was trying to blame. Maybe he's watching this video. He was trying to, blame religion, and he was using Burkina Faso President Nande Torre, Ibrahim Torre, right, as an example. I told him that if Igbo people have more chance, we have seen chances to liberate ourselves, even as I speak. But the problem is that our people are the main problem. That's why, to me, I believe that for us to say that we're liberating ourselves from Nigeria, to me, is not the right statement. We should say that we are liberating ourselves from our people. We need to liberate ourselves from our people before liberating yourself from Nigeria. That's the mistake we are making. Because 90% of hindrances that we are facing, or what is going on in our land, is being supervised or carried out by our own people to stop you or put obstruction to stop everything that you are doing to enhance your way to get your freedom. Our people will be the obstacle. I'm not saying 100%, but at least 90%. That's why I believe we should channel more energy on cutting those things off. Like our brother that spoke first here said that cutting off cancer is better than nursing it and managing it. And that is why what CS is doing now, people are shouting, oh, Madam Bow Bow. If you don't do that, if you don't bow, there's no way you fall ahead. And bow, not bound by subjugating you, but bound to this authority by doing what is right, by following the steps, the rule of engagement, rule of law. You don't need to practice when you have your flag being raised in your land first, before you can start studying how to obey rule of law. You don't need to wait to that extent. You can do it now, and you need to start doing it now for you to get it right when the time comes. I told that our papa that you see, Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso now, if people that surround him is not in support of what he's doing, he will not achieve what they have achieved. But imagine if he's Igbo man at his age as a captain doing what he's doing, they will sabotage him instantly. Even if they don't have any contact outside the country to sabotage him, or they will look for a way to assassinate him. Their own brother will do that. That is why I said until we begin to liberate ourselves from our people, from ourselves, then getting it right that you are trying to liberate yourself from Nigeria is very, very difficult task. Very, very difficult task. That's my own opinion. Let us welcome someone. Hello. My brother, good morning.
Yeah, good morning from my end.
I call you with okay. My brother. Okay, give me. I agree. Jisike.
Decentralized
yeah.
For envy, it is a shame. Jealousy, and then my jealousy will even go to Madano. He had been near Leme, or Kagame.
Yeah.
If you are going with your Yama, can you see the Medina? Muna kile lopi ha mana kuma ke kita menatia ngolo nya anyo pa ge build up oro empty because it an envious of somebody because the extra mile either attacking the person physically if I me link you now so ya be ha problem. So my question to them now, they go to centralize. This is your analysis money. And we're being what it is. And we're to me, because this centralized system, would they still match fitly or fitly in with the condition and anemia? You should realize on that spot that the condition and anemia can demand. Which is big. Because he concentrates the power on one person. And I would want to ask them, this is where Butozo have a champion as the almighty, the all-knowing, as the pure set, not to denigrate him or try to make jest of him. Let's assume tomorrow now that Ogwa have a post. Onye ọbụla ibe Butozo na ọ bụ ezigbo mmadụ lakpụrụ nlaki ya ka ahụ dị ọbụlụta ya na-ekwu ya ka mmadụ ịdị silly and gullible and same time feeling that he had the right that na igwe na ngozi na ya ibe Butozo apịatuo ya. Now my question on that now bụ ahụ Nigeria ya na-ekwu okwu si n'ime ya pụọ nwere amị ebe ọ bụ na the army of a nation na-abụ centralized. It didn't at all those soldiers. Above duty posts are having a barrack. Governor decentralization when he became each barrack with a commander where Amami Abu Monami and I'm not associated with their language minister. Could you have only all this barrack like Anambra 9 with division Anambra? None of four, both the NU on the expressway. Aside the Burundi.
Commander.
Okay, the commander never get or you need a man number or no more call a take responsibility before heading to COS. CSO Hana COS has to. So when somebody has lost enough of jealousy that it has matured into envy, it will make that person to start speaking like a fool. This idea, talking about power monger, and it really leads to into this power grab because of corruption. Just as that our dear because of corruption. But how long am corruption only the Hana corrupt? You know, you have that do you're thinking and they go polarize. You focus go you're thinking on one thing, which is how to divide the message and one another. And even that this so-called what is his name? That they have not soiled their hands. If this is the war, not letting anybody come in and discover what they are doing. If to say they are wise.
My brother, you have a network issue. But I understand what he's trying to say. I would like him to call back to tell us or continue. I don't know if the network will allow him to continue. So he said that there's a place I got it wrong. So can you just tell me that place that I got it wrong? I want to learn from you. I don't know what happened to his network. I don't know what happened to what happened to his network. So let's hello. Okay, let me see if I can connect him back. Okay. Hello? Okay.
I'm not here to speak for COS, but with this high level of intelligence, this knowledge on level is big. I'm gonna have it at 10, marry the woman account. As far as I can deduce from the qualities of go from her. Okay, that's just okay. You can go have a go from the go now. But I might hide them. Reason. The problem is the Simon. Simon, they are okay. What problem is the whole on? But where say her? No, I can carry on that program. Made the declaration. And for Yama, all this while Allah call you on. Or put out the one year every game and die. I don't I'm sure. I'm not saying my own. I don't I'm sure I had that where okay, I can't but I put it at you got no I have asking I have on this man. I don't know that woman gave here because when you underscore that woman her main goal was how we can quicken this struggle.
Yeah.
But how to work? Just as I don't know, we have support the English. Because someone can say a mark man. Someone one program and we won't come in one day. How can they say the religious affair? They called on us to greet and keeping one or two about our own department. He said that I just woke up. But in any way, I have to say something. Meaning that every informed na such meeting Labia, just as before, you was the nearly 1 week gap. Before question and answer, holding up for emergency meeting. No more, the flyers will be out before 5 days, before the D-Day. And that is how that flyer there. This woman just slept up and carried that foolishness into meeting. But that I have nothing to say up until now. Now she was the treasurer of Monday. Immediate fundraising, he moved where go to so that organizations could carry on with corruption, corrupt mind. US says no. I'm not standing against people for moving out money. But before you move out money, inform other members so that it will be well documented.
Yeah.
Most often again position. Come on, I cover 200,000 now. Then when we send there, evidence necessary, they go to the title, they go there. na tuọgụ ka amụ kpekwere dị okwu unu na my being kaba that's no. So all these things their own your own analysis is clear this morning, but here the point here this Nigeria na abuna amara na decentralization
I want to know that area.
No, ever he put that decentralized pattern of system of security architecture. That one of the disadvantages people not got the costly to maintain. That na ihe enwere na big need the thing where. So ya kan talk about na ikwu okwu ọfụma but ha mara asụ ọgụ na-enye ngozi. Then ebe ọ bụ na each state nwere barak, even some states nwere 2 barak, like Ebonyi state nwere 2 barak. Ebe ndị ezi ụlọ na ife mụ na-alụ ọgụ gọvanọ Frank nara ya were ya mee barak n'ihi na ọ kara abụghị okwu today. Ha nwekwere barak ha nwere na saịdị Agbaja gakwa nwee barak ndị there are some states nwere 2 barak. Kedu ihe barak ha nwere ebe ha na-arụ ọrụ for easy simulation of ọrụ ha. So na ha pụtara ya na ọ bụ ihe a na-enwenubere n'iwu ya emeri ya Nigeria anyị nọ n'ime ya currently na-arụ ọrụ decentralized pattern. And ha makwara na ihe bute ụzọ ha na-eyuzualize state na ọ bụ na anyị again bụ full taking over of our land na those commander ka nọkwa as a subordinate as in ọ ka nọkwa as an affiliate commander because ọ gapụta na national television now bịa nye order ọ bịa nye anyị details ihe mere for 1 month. So all these things ifuru bụ energy and it's playing out about fundraising in the state. Emeka ka na-ekwu mgbe ha zụrụ mapụta na ada akpọrọ ya ya ka ihe motivate ego mana mgbe ọ ka ekwunyere gọọmenti ọ sị na bambambam na bambambam gọọmenti ọ madịla bambambam ka ya mma which means na ego otu nnọkọ ezinụlọ ka o ji azụ chokolate ọ na-ata. Ewugo m ya several time nọọ mgbe kwugozi m onwe onye kpọrọ gị sịrị gị nwa kwurie that na for now n'ịga support Ngozi onye ọbụla ọ ga-ewe ọrụ si mee proper check on that person qualification ya onwego group lead na before na Simon run inclusive government not for him not to be tagged a hostile somebody but now enwego reference enwego where to point that the reason why we are looking for such qualification is for us not to see what we saw before. So my brothers and sisters, even the only thing we all have when this thing but then I get back to start afresh. But I thank God for his wisdom because even more women again when she was speaking yesterday, I did say, this woman of the truth, something is governing you. When that spirit takes over, who the man will fall upon. If another person will start behaving extraordinary.
Yeah.
Look at her, telling us that it pains, but nevertheless, now all the basic concentration. That the Muhala can see her name and image. That's all they would hear. But if you are what you go for, they are well coordinated and articulated speech. So if even when I got them, they are still that in now. Okay, when I have organ archive, seek information on them, son of into. But the woman go the kata to clarify here. More than a question the president to clarify here something. So my brother, Simon Pata. Ndị na-asị na Simon Pata now. Pata join ya USB. These men ịfụrụ maka chukwu kere mụ na gị na-abụ ha ga-agba Simon mgba. Because they wanted that si na ha sị niile mpụtara Simon mgba before Simon ewin ya ha. So ha ga-agbakwa ya mgbe again ha agbahọ mgba ịfụ na ha ga-ewere information ha dị opportunity inweta resasị ya. So nke ahụ decide ahụ nke gbasara uru na uru na-ekwu mana asị na-ekwu mere ọnụ mana anụ ga-emegbu isi ntụtụrụ ndị Fulani ma ihe ha na-eme n'ọgụ mbọchị mkpọga na program gosiri na among this tribe Nigeria. Not in the Igbo. When the Lamaya Haleme. How many Heleme how? What Amaya Haleme?
Yeah.
I know I may have a church to Conde, they married her. The Bible and Parliament without anybody apology. They married her, but I'm very high. My own point of answer is the emerald Umunda Honor of fighter during that 1967. The emerald is no good in so that they could move on. After hope for the Kawani Papa Apple, Kapapa Rock, Akawata, Kapapa, the great mother. I just say, I believe I can watch this because I didn't know not focusing of the mind. So if you have a matter immediately with full that I accept that Nigeria will have contact. So nobody should come and tell me that Nigeria conquer how. They were contact people. See that age bracket. That whole lot of man is there. The likes of I don't know, all of them are contact people. Deep down their heart, what their father have told them before, deep down their heart, they see the struggle as impossible something that will happen.
Yeah.
But while it is possible, let us enjoy while it lasts. If we hear a method yesterday, that Nada Korea, the academia more defend the end. How can he say the two? Then they two, you say, we hold the 2 million and that one by the way. If the question you want to go contact men on ground, you send the account number to some of them. How they can have the work to do. Okay. Nke ala fondro nke ọra na la fondro ngozi la fondro ATM unu. Enweghị ego ji emepụta. Ọ dị ka people ga fondro gị. Anadọka sịkwa gị n'igwe bute ụzọ. Mgbata ọpụzị igwe bute ụzọ ọgụ mụrụ nwa m ka o jee nweta. Onye ọbụla na-akụziri igwe bute ụzọ nweta ya. Igwe bute ụzọ nwa na ọ bụrụ na anụ ụlọ bute. Ikwesịgo ikwu okwu azin kwuo okwu ọ bụrụ maskị kwuru gaa na ebe gọọmenti sọpọt ọ bụrụ positiv sọpọt bikọs ga-esa ada akpadoba maba nwa amaghị ebe ka ịkwụ akwụ ọ bụrụ ngozi ka ị sọpọtụrụ ịpụta ebe a kwuo okwu si onye ọbụla kwụsị ịta afa gị kwụsị onye ọbụla ji afa gị agbara ego adị ime ejiri gị na-emebi bikọs mgbọzi a ga-emechi pụta na ahụ nwezi onye ga-ama ma ịbụ onye na-ekwu eziokwu ma ịbụ onye na-ekwu eziokwu onye bịa kwuru igwepụta ụzọ n'ọnụ igwepụta ụzọ ịgba nkịtị n'ebe ị gbara nkịtị onye sezitere ga-eji were echiche ihe a hụtara n'ukwu eze adịghị ebu ọnụ ị nweghị ego eme ka overtime karịa ego ụgwọ mmadụ ọ bụrụ na ịma na-eji ụgwọ mmadụ ị ga-ama na ejinwe overtime because ọ ka gị mmadụ declare your intention known come and back it up known let everybody know because so many people na-echekwa unu and ndị na-ekwu okwu woto Chukwu enyela ngozi amamihe o ji eso Allah talk ha ga-esi eme ya ndị they have failed because the woman is wedded and him and her age over time experience over time na-eme mmadụ mara ihe ọ bụrụ na ọ chọrọ ịma ihe bụ ngozi usoro ụnụ ha mụ agwa gị ya agbago m ya ego m na mgbe akwụkwọ m ya si ya nwekwana ma kwe ka onwe onye ga-akwanye ihe ọjọọ o nwere one program kele na mere ọ sị ndị chọrọ ịgba ịga wotowoto online na ha take away responsibility na-enweghị ofu onye mebere ọgụ nwere onwe ebe ọ bụla ifuru akpọrọ ndị mmadụ ọkụ n'ụlọ emenuru ụmụ take responsibility na ọnụ nwa mere hapụ onye bụ onye isi ya achọghị take responsibility after ka ejidechara Simon ọkwa ndị ji o esepụtara sị na with the last statement they had dropped that now they know who is committing all these atrocities in the South region but Simon made it impossible for them because of him coming out to claim everything. Is that one not enough? Are you silly or are you gullible? So my brothers and sisters, ọrụ ụmụ mara mma onye ọbụla kwado mụ na okwu ga-eji mechie okwu na nsịrị my conviction bụ na ngozi na-emechi that is why I followed ngozi. Your conviction bụ na APM gị na-emechi ya that is why you follow him. Mgbe ya adịghị stupid bụ mgbe ị bịasite na your own conviction no ya ma supersede every other person's conviction that I should come and follow you. You have turned yourself to a fool. Because there are still some people believe in a DOS. There are still some people believe in a Simon that are not even in the cabinet. So everybody has his own different opinion. In Nigeria, we are almost how many parties? In Nigeria, is today, there were so many people as people in Mesia. They got that thing to be there, that's no one has to do it. You could have come up with it. So that is life. And when they book a thing, and when they book, and when they book Christian, and when they book David, it got in my head, oh, because of the way Africa, why Africa is group, not intact. Because I'm in Africa, all this rubbish in Africa. The real game, the Fulani, the England man, cannot come on your dog. When the cooperative with one or two, where don't you go through your own meat? That's one of the cooperating here. Okwu leri na nwụtara nke ndị Igbo ga mkpuchi okwu na uru ndị Igbo na ndị Ikwere unu aṅụla para n'isilawa onye ọzọ na oletiri mgbado obere gọọmenti na-asị ha jos isi iko na ngozi na-eme kwado ọgụ abụda anyị ma ga-alụ ya ọkwa ịmara ogbugbu a na-egbu na Southern Kaduna ihe niile a na-eme na North represent attack ogbugbu egburu ndị Fulani 2011 because Aerofire grant interview maybe last year. That is number. He said it during his time in Kaduna. He went to ask them what is their provocation as no brutal attack. So people are now from the 16 of Nuru. Okay, let's go to Bolon. They are coming and on your valley, Merema, Terebo, Maheleme, only query. Southeast Abugo a danger zone for them. Even under Madame Holangozi Lado. Apobeba le mapa. Because ndị Hamufu sabotage the Simon. And in the Abuonia Lati Moon we are quite full. Him our PM that time, only quite full. That's why we did the alarm. Because the border put if you know one, or what can get it. When we are the nobody will ask you to cry for help. And I love that spirit for that one. So those men all I work with, they are doing something. You watch since now how they take the attack. Have one and the media warrior. See Labapo upload where up. If you go video but you didn't analyze the other day. Video I watched the video. Hopefully make campaign 2 years ago. I had a election. I will not know money here. How about gentlemen in the video? If I'm with gentlemen, he clarify. Hopefully, I'm going to go to so video for 4 days that day. Today's date, so day. But I'll dig a picture. Forgetting that how many people I fixed down time before. So I had this very foolish. So full now, like if they are mending, if they Yoruba. All these people we wasn't happy people. Good of even when I get a Arab in this attack. When I give a program, sing a number, I papa, and make way analyze. Had they just been with the plan? Had they put a look in her? But now we are easy online now, as the thing in the link. Had they put a look in her and have you more? You go buy no Guamta. Nam da Babalata. Simon Abahala, the home of Simon Miraha, born in 30 days or 60 days. Don't you want to have every year get the car people down because on that problem. No man on my way. But I'm put a matter as well as someone I'm going to believe. If I know I have the you put all on that walk. And then when you get the holiday, you can all around my gala. You do. Only if one do go to a calaba. But here are talking for some front to mark Alabama. After Udo, property buying with an affair. Okay, so you have a discussion around them. After I could go to a destroy and I get destroyed. Because of we don't hear the local of it is on, just like we have in 1967. Claim more property here. All you have to so that I'm going to know about the last like 2 months or 3 months. I would put that destroy your property, get those yours. Property get destroyed, bunding with a few of bonding with Abba. Ndị gụrụ ala by miti kwụnyere ụgbọala instrumenta na-enwesị okwu ndị nke enwe dị gbasara ha nọ ha chọrọ ka ọgụta ka a ji sọ iko property and ndị Igbo ahụ a na-agbanwe okwu a mana ka ị ga-esi redi ị nwere enwe ọmụge jie ya kwụsị ego maka na ego more than 50 years time, maybe by then ata amugori one day zoro di ala ụmụ ha nọrọ ụmụ ha bụ ndị ke anya mmiri aka asụtụ anya. So the earlier the better for them. Ọ bụrụ ụmụ ndị si na a na-ayọ ha ayọ Igbo asị na ha bụghị Igbo, don't worry. Ịma ha ebugo ndị be for long. Onye akata ha amago na be is on easy for them. They want to channel their destiny now. They are moving south. And they move more far south now. Why are they doing that? Okay, do higher. Indeed, so when program I made today, I like Johnny and Cola. You don't hear my talk now. I didn't like to be but one day live. I live on a hacker referendum. I had her in the island. Also, this is on the Moses is on the Unu sọ ha na kpọtụrụ unu unu pụta public is even support to Bafra unu sọkwa dị ọda wee eto ka unu chọrọ unu mecha unu enyekwu na ego eji mechie ọnụ otu na aka ga-enyekwu na ego si dị ụmụnne unu oruwe ha lik ọkụ eruwe ha lik n'otu ebe anyị mabụ ndị Igbo mere onye ọbụla dị iwe ngụ na-ekwu okwu ọlụla sọsọ ọdụ zawa eda ndị nwe kpagoro ego bụ ndị ọlụla na-adahọ ọ bụrụ ma Peter Obi ọkwa ha sigo na a na-achọ uwe ha ga-ejide okwu ha okwu niile nna ndị ga-eme rocha sokocha dị ebe ka ọ nọ ọ bụkọsọ rocha sokocha ka nna m ji ha go asap Nigeria and come back to shame ebe ka ọ nọ today otu ya na echi ndị ji ego steeti ha campaign for Buhari because of na ha si na traditional presidency their staff na ga-enye ha they are all in shame rocha na ya ma dị ekwu okwu otu mebi ihe o ji ekwu okwu bụ na ọ kapụrụ asụ rocha sokwu today amụrụ ya tinyela nga so otu niile kwokwu bụ north south so Peter Obi before 2027 mụ na akịka ga-ekwu okwu na platform oge ọ bụrụ na ọ gaghọ nka achọghị ụzọ ịga nga afọ ya a nwere ike ịgbagbu ya agbagbu assassination ọ kpachaghị anya ọ ga-emecha gba ọsọ na Nigeria so and ndị be anyị anyị ọsụ gada ụmụ anyị ndị kwenye na US kwa Dr. Ngozi agala ukwu because mgbe Nigeria ga-etisa ọsọ ọbụla ha bidoro mebe ndị ofe mmanụ ihe na ọdụ gọlịbụ wọs na ha bụ ndị Igbo ka ọsọ ebe attention ha na-eje na ebe attention ndị Fulani na-eje atara go almost 10 years now they could not break us afụgo na our own resolve the very osiri ike so ha na-abịa channel ha ma now and ha ma ga-adị handicap because I support the Nigeria too much. I go get you girls. Ndị Igbo right from time I support Nigeria. Right from Buhari to this current republic since 1999 was it all this crop of individual now lack of promotion. All have a working marriage in our way.
I think your network is even having a problem again. I think your network is having, maybe you're receiving another call. Okay, let me, I love what you said, but let me just clear air on one of the things that this brother said about what I said, that cost of decentralization of army is high. It is true. You can go and look for it, go and search for it. You can. It is written there. I did not just come out here to talk with that, having the knowledge of what I'm saying. So if you compare the two of them, you find out that the running of decentralization of army, when the army is being decentralized, it is not a high cost to maintain, but it is the only way. The only thing for now is to decentralize it, because that is what we need. Otherwise, you will live to regret it. And CS have highlighted on some of the examples that made her to choose that pattern. But Sana Barawa used the audio voice message of PM, trying to convince people that it is her idea, not the idea of PM, as if they're actually following the idea and PM statement. Just like they said that falling back is the only thing that PM told them. We should fall back and don't attack. None of these two is true. PM did not tell them anything. That's my own belief. Because none of them have obeyed that instruction which they themselves are pushing out on social media. Stop attacking anybody. To them, the only way to stop attacking anybody is when you fall back. Like, if you fall back, no matter what they do, don't challenge. Just obey. Just follow it. It doesn't work that way. What kind of country do you think you are building with the hands of these people that are good in line? They lie with everything in them. To me, is unheard of. Anyway, I am not here to promote any violence, like I always say, but we have to call a spade a spade. Biafran Exodus TV, I saw your comment. OC, I see you. And all of you that made comment, there's somebody that this our brother has said something on comments. I said I'm not gonna reply any question on comments. If you want to call, if you have any question, just call. Then we can hear from you. We are about to close the program, to be honest with you, but let me just attend to this question from Felix. Felix Eme said, please, must we Igbos force these people to be one of us? Please leave them, let them be Islamized. My brother, that is why why I'm responding to this your comment is because I noticed that you are trying to, you are saying it with a clear conscience, but you are wrong. Okay, nobody is forcing them. Nobody is forcing them. Nobody is actually pushing them to be part of anybody. Nobody is doing that. So I just want you to understand that very, very well. And if you allow them to be Islamized, your own safety is at stake. Because the more they conquer one tribe, it simply means they have more force to get to you. I hope you're following what I'm saying. Now let us welcome this our caller. Hello.
Yeah, my brother, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. I'm good. And you? Happy Sunday to you.
My brother, happy Sunday to you, bro. I like him again.
Udo magbo. All are different men.
Yeah.
Okay, our brother. Oya mama. Yamalagema. I Ganilo.
I want to put some certain things. Like this is decentralization and the cost. When you check out our DPM, every week, or my own understanding, every week we used to do 40 state donation, right? When you think about that 40 state donation, it depends also based on this is decentralization as well. You see, confederation in any country that have confederation unit system of their government. There is something like there is the same thing like this is decentralization because their militaries also have to have their bases and all the rest of them. And truly speaking, the thing costs. It costs. It's not like a donkey bank. The thing costs because you have to maintain them. You have to give each and every military that have any state that have their military. Money must come to their boss now, and it costs. You cannot run decentralization of military like that without a cost. So, but one thing is that the good thing is that when you have this decentralization, when there is an invasion, these militaries have to be fighting about you. That's like for example, the military in Owerri can go to dog. If you have the capacity here, they don't have much capacity. Then, before other ones can come to help them, they have already been fighting. Unlike when you don't have it, before the message comes to the central, everybody don't finish. So how come this is decentralization of military? So that I want to defend before help will come from somewhere. So that is confederation. That is confederation unit of government.
Thank you.
And it's very welcome development. When you talk about our DPM, Believe me, that woman is trying. I swear. That woman is trying. You see, the woman lied low not to be talking about what is happening in Bafra land by the by Ghana or our militaries, how they are doing everything. The woman just keep low because of what happened to our PM. She must learn from what happened to others.
Exactly.
All these kind of things people put hand and say, the same thing now we hear they are judging our PM. It's the same thing now they are using to judge our PM. Now, this woman now have lied low, not to be mentioning Woto. And all these kind of criminals are trying to push her to mention Woto.
The funny part of it is that they are the one compiling files. You understand? Like as we have seen in the in one of the secret chats that surfaced on social media, one of them in US was compiling, even in that chat, he made it clear that Sonabara have a lot of evidence against CS, according to what they said. Sonabara is the one. So this will tell you that they are doing, even some of them that asked question on the question and answer, they were trying to use that question to pin some comment from COS, but we understand. Like somebody called Gift is here, saying that I want to call normal call, not WhatsApp call. Okay, that's his Gift. Okay. Now, but he don't want listen to, because maybe you think that this person now or this man, I don't know the person, saying that he want to call normal call. You think that the person actually want to contribute? No. What he's trying to do now is to see if my number is accessible. You don't understand, but you don't understand that I'm not running away or hiding anything, because I know what I'm doing is not illegal. I've never for once called for anybody to be buy or support any buying or preaching violence. What we do here is analyze what is in public. I have never for once cook up a story and bring it that this is me telling you this. I always tell you the source of what I'm discussing, and I will tell you this is my opinion. Now, like what you said, my brother, this issue of cost of maintaining decentralized army. I am not the one telling you that it is a high cost too. If you check the disadvantage, because I spent my time yesterday to study it for this broadcast. I spent my time yesterday to research on what it means, different. What is decentralization of army in the first place? Can it be? Does it mean that like when you have an external invasion, that the army from one state will not call for backup of other states? This is what I spend my time researching on it yesterday. I spend my time studying the differences, disadvantage, and one of the disadvantages what I just told you. So it's not my statement. If you do your own research, you will still see it. So I'm not here. If I did not study it, I will not come here to talk about it. So that is me. And because I am suspecting that you are still the same drama queen. You are the same person using this gift. Okay, I know. So you better go and look for another account, because I know that you are the same person. But if you want to call, you call. For you to say that you want to call me direct simply means to you in your own little brain that I'm hiding my location or where you are very funny. I told us here the main problem of freedom of our people or what we are going through is Igbo. Not this person now is an Igbo person. It could be a man answering gift or a woman, I don't know. But our people are always the issue of our own people. My brother, continue.
Yeah, okay. The issue that they are forcing DPM to Wota is not the normal thing. When we are with our PM Simon Eba, you can remember that the military of Nigerian militaries are forcing Marty Simon to fight this conventional war, right? Marty Simon said that there is nothing. There is not just can fight this conventional war with them. Not gonna look at this guerrilla war until all of them disappeared.
Yeah.
Then all in their own way, until their own until these military people disappear from our land. So So our DPM learned hard. The woman learned in a hard way, right? But another thing is that all these people, check out this kind of bunch of people that are running this BRUGIE. Check out all of them from A to Z. No single truth, no atom of truth in their mouth. All they know is running propaganda, and that's their clique, right? When you go to Sonia Barawa now, everything Sonia Barawa have said from A to Z, when you look at it, they man that the boy will only and the thing have now made me to understand that thing people are saying that his brother Ababio contacted them, him and the Insema, that made the Insema to stop all this kind of people, because I heard that Abu and Sima that time saying I have continued this in Omega. Now their family say they know them. And I believe that the same thing say their family, they know them from that place. So make them just take this kind of amount of money and they, stop all this kind of thing, know how to deceive or destroy this movement. And when you look at this script now, you understand that Sonny is playing this script of, deceit. And, he need to prepare a touch. In a way that people don't understand what is happening.
My brother, are you saying that you believe this rumor that Akpabio contracts Sona Parawa to do what he's doing? Do you believe that?
What I'm trying to say is this: yes, that because before I am not seeing it as people say that before. But now, with the way Sonny is doing, the way Sonny is acting, shows that as if maybe the thing is true, right? The thing is now looking as if always you go that thing.
Okay.
Because Sonny pattern of how he is cutting and joining, attacking the only woman that declared the independence of Biafra in Finland with all her heart. Sonny is now telling us that woman is Honorable Fulani, that woman is this, that woman is that, knowing fully well that this is their BROGIE. Mazi Simon have already told us that we cannot get to Biafra through this BROGIE. And when you know I am with the Biafra through this BROGIE. That is why we conducted the election referendum to get that power from our people, so that we can get this document to push this USB up. And these people know this thing very, very well. If you check out on that conventional hall in Finland, how Ogenkere them behave in that Finland shows that if that thing reach that 2nd of December, that thing cannot hold. It cannot hold. And if you hear our DPM when she said that on that 2nd of December, 2 police women came in that hall, and when they came in that hall, it was there that they find out that what the declaration have already come. So at everything, they find out that mistake they have made, and since that time, Ogenkere, Sonia Barawa have never stopped fighting against this government. So when you see all these things, why can't you be thinking again that this audio, maybe it is true that we go with Aka Superdia? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So something.
Yeah,
all this kind of things is what happened.
Yeah, it's true. You are right.
So,
I draw some jogi. Man, we could can draw ya.
Yeah. Huh?
I man like you before you pour, but we could check my jogi.
Okay, another thing to is that you see, Fulanis and Hausas, the only people in Nigeria they understand that these people are hard not is the Igbo people. It is the Igbo people. And they have tried everything humanly possible to subdue us. And it is not working.
Yeah.
You see all these killings that is happening in the Enugu state, they are still finding it difficult that these people are still hard not to talk. And now they are going to channel their ways to neighboring those people that claim that they are not Igbo. Those people that are claiming that they don't know anything about what you are fighting for. Their doomsday are coming. Unlike this thing that's happening in Iromi, one thing I want this Iromi Edo people have to, one thing I want them to do is, from that day that can happen, they should not go and sleep until this world end. Unless Nigeria Kewa. These people will be then go see people, and not only Fulani is coming to them. The military is going to come to them in disguise that they are coming for searching. They are going to pick every boy, every youth in that community away to make way for Fulanis to come and dominate that place. If you watch out what happened in Oklahoma in Delta State, those things that happened in Oklahoma in Delta State, are people talking about that people again? Military have destroyed that community, but because of maybe the resilience of the Igbo side, that makes that community look as if they are greeting. Have you heard any other thing about that in Delta State? The answer is no. When you see this Port Harcourt people, this Ikpere people, today has now Igbo, tomorrow has now Igbo. You see those people, a time shall come when they will beg that people Igbo have a mistake. They made a mistake by calling this mistaken identity, denying their identity. That time will come. When you see all these kind of things happening, my problem is that I don't know why we are trying even to push them to know their identity. Let us leave them. A time will come when they will come to us. All these kind of things, when they talk about landlock, as you have already mentioned that there is nothing like landlock. My brother, if you go to Imo State, go to that's Uguta. Go to Uguta. After you pass that Uguta Lake, Uguta Lake, just Uguta Lake. When you cross Uguta Lake, stay that particular at the back of that Uguta Lake. Take another ship to Lagos. All those places.
Okay.
Why? Why if you go to that Uguta Lake, take another ship. Here in Imo State too. Imo State. Imo State. So why are they saying landlock? Not because people have never taught they have never taught Eastern region. If they have already been, touring Eastern region, going Eastern region, I don't think that some of them will come out and say that they are landlocked.
To be honest, just to add something to what you just said, to be honest, even if there is no water, I know many countries in this world that don't have any water, but they are using airspace to bring what it is they want to bring. So what are we talking about? Anyway,
Qatar don't have sea, but they go through air. Everything Qatar come go. They go through air. Now what I hear, waiting there.
Yes, ma'am.
Waiting there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What do you want to ask me?
Thank you. So I would like to ask you, Ogenkere, where do you think he come from?
From Kano, identity now.
Because some people say that it's from Imo State, some say that, some say the Nugu, some say the rivers. So I just want to ask that question because there's a lot of confusion. I'm not talking about his name, I'm talking about where he comes from as the state.
Ogenkere have never mentioned where he came from. And nobody knows where Ogenkere came from. And nobody have asked Ogenkere, where do you come from? Nobody have asked that. And himself, nobody knows. A man who denied his own identity. And when the mama was saying, when the mama was Ogenkere, and when one day more,
okay,
somebody Chuku.
Okay, Chuku.
Okay, Chuku. Which one? Deceiving people that now she
oh my goodness. Okay. Why am I? No, thank you. You have answered the question because a lot of confusion everywhere. Somebody are trying to convince me that it's from Enugu State. Someone was telling me that it's from River. Not that really, but not that we are, somebody that there's something that they want to do with where he come from. I don't bother. Okay, but for record purpose, like we know that PM is an Igbo man from Ebonyi State. Then we know that Mas Namakan is an Igbo man from Abia State. We know that Ojukwu is an Igbo man from Nnewi, from Anambra State. We know that Rafa Zaluzike is from Imo State. Okay. From Okwe. Now, COS, we know that she's from Anambra. Okay? Okay. His own has have somehow care like you. Are you getting the point? That's why I asked you question. Not that because some of them will say, "Oh, you are looking for where we want to sabotage, we want to link, we want to buy him." I am not like you. You understand? I am not anything tying of anybody or to implicate anybody to go to be detained on the. And my hands is not there. I can't support it. God forbid. No,
Nobody,
no. So this,
nobody is asking where Ogenkere came from because of why you buy money now?
no, I can't try. No, no matter what you do, I brought the support of any that kind of no. Because what we are looking, what we are.
The same Ogenkere will come online asking people where they came from. You know where this people, the same Ogenkere, who this Ogenkere? I've never told us where he came from, but he came online asking this person.
He can go, my brother. Him and I want to make about that now. Upload that now, like you are asking for where he come from, anything about it. That it simply means that you are looking for how to tie him down. Or to, you see this issue of freedom. What issue of what our people are going through? It's not personal. This is something that has to do with everybody. It is not personal. So I gain nothing. I gain absolutely nothing from what you yourself will gain. So don't see it as if you guys are no. It is more dangerous now. You know 1967 where we have many reasons not to even fight than what we have now. Because nobody was coming for your life, like to take your land. There was nothing like that. Fulani were not a threat to our land that time. Then imagine now that everything is, look at what is going on in Enugu State today. And if the annoying part is that the so-called leaders, political leaders, are panicking. Not only Igbo governors, so even in the Yoruba land, even Tinubu, they are all panicking of these people. Why? Because they know that they are ready to buy and share blood. So they are not ready to do anything. You can see the statement of this man called governor of Benin State governor now, of what because of what happened in Eastern. Okay, the man is calling these people hunters. He used his own mouth or his own hand, labeled them a name to save them, like they are hunters. Before now, when it happened in the north, in other parts, nothing else will tell you that it's the Fulani headers farmers clash, trying to tell you that these people are just headers. You know that they're just herdsmen rather. They're just herdsmen that are moving cattle.
I told one man that if you leave the Igbo youth, Fulani can never step into our bushes. And the only people that are suppressing the Igbos, the youth, is the governors, the elite. All these politicians are the people that is suppressing the youth. Because when they speak, the youth listen to them. When all this kind of attack came, if we want to attack back, the governors and all these people, those comments they made will weaken the people. If not, they will drive all those Fulanis in the bush away. But because of this elite, these our elite are the people that are suppressing the youth. If not, look, check out now, when Mazina Dekano was around, when you speak, people listen. And when you check out that time, Fulanis, those ones that was in the bush, all of them run away. Abraham is good also. They say the capital of Mazina Dekano, they are coming back. And when PM show up, all of them again run away. Now, PM have now been answering their question, and these people again are coming with full force. And irrespective of that, they are still afraid. Despite that they are killing, we are not killing. They are killing, but they are still afraid, coming one after the other. And all these governors are making way for them to come in.
My brother, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your call. I think your network is having issue anyway. So
my network.
Yeah, are you okay? You are back. Okay.
No problem. It's okay. We can talk later now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So just to add something to what this our brother said now about Ndina causes the problem, governors and is not only tied to governor. You see people from hello? Remember, I noticed him. HME did not call that, like I said.
Network, network, out.
Yes, you are still like yes. Yeah.
The crop of and the type of undi lekuluha. Only so undi suha before they are uche. You can never have the brand mortgage so this wave of undi across the lekuluha now. The kidney route the fall baptism but not the common sense of business. And a kind of a Confucianist pattern. Because nobody will ask them. They are busy shouting Fashema or Abu Fulani, Kiniko. Nobody is asking. And then we don't know this is your man, QTV. They go work from their platform. They has law for truth. And that could go to the people anything okay QTV. I'm gonna mean like what I have a quite hey with them. For truth.
Okay, you got about you now.
I don't know what
and my brother.
Yeah. But in the buy no gas balls up the local shield. And the time Labia, or now in dedicate your time, they 6.50 days. I saw him. Oh, the Labia Benda Dagua, also going to Daria Leme. So when they give the country by that, it was on your Daria Leme. When the buying was domination in real sense. Before 1967, what and the buy when Kobo to do domination now. That's the domination. Domination. When the Bible, how much power? If a army, how much non army? If there are government or everywhere, or people have to go to Galile. Wow, they can also go. I'll work at everything. Since every day, the man Liana, you look out to cry, Boston. No, the bad monkey over.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm all we are opening the article and when they are here and made it come along. If only that slavery, only here give the half a Monday. Because in the money, many, many of the money, the channel loha.
But
some more of it, not a bit happy. Not a bit in Choming the happy. At least Yapabos or Yapara Caro. Many of the good loha Jesuala. Na village. But not is the life of a big one and them, not this big one. Nande car of Bundy for the heart. Casting on your official America. So then let's use your man, Hanolia. Live for Abba, my brother, give me counsel. Some counsel of Palati and the ritual has some other in the Bible. Chocolate was a cool way. So, when I was above life, I had a use I. After a walk up, we pay higher. No believe with us, the Kuromi Bonatago. And not another create a WhatsApp group. Landlord created a camp. After all, a WhatsApp group, when with 2 months ago, again, and laugh of the robot. And I got some like in the police will be off. No one on whatever come with the one. So, even in a Bia Mendigo, but Dr. because also today, Charles of Bara, I got a ballet line of a lot. So, what was the Makara feeling the bayou? I let go of one of my Lagale and Nagal. I did go. And now I may have a little Hanya. I find a way, but I also get a person I am with a property now. While me and the work present here, young with property everywhere in Nigeria. ya still ya pụtala azọ gịnị ka ọ na-azọ o debere egwuru ọkụkọ anya site n'ọha ma sabotage our PM ịma our DPM bụ that woman siri ike ha chọrọ ịrapụta okwulu ọnụ na datị na okwuru ọkwado ihe side ka okwu datị not this crop of individual bụ ndị make out time to sabotage our PM but she don't want to talk because all those ones medicine after burial.
Yeah.
We are head bent in letting our PM come outside. If you go to no harm or it doesn't make anything. Here to put the half put the PM go to my time man de go post the local coca here no ni
Exactly.
Because PM but now oga there in a more defined way. Nam de no way apata oga there. Because Namde, and when somebody is it your program or okay on trip survival program, the man the leg work is with the fact. All number six to do those days. If it is Namde, not so the one you got Namde, like Simon, let me be. No matter the Sikoku, the Simon, and I have to see how let the man of Namde, the Rosebos, Gala War. He was murmuring because that's not one of his guys around at DSS before him about just as the attacking are reason now. Immediately that day, the day he said it, that they transferred that guy from Abuja to Bafra. He wanted to buy the board. So that Namdi was very happy. One run and 5 months, keep to the country body. So now Simon now. Hapụtara na ọ bụrụ ekpego Simon ikpe na mgbe na akụkụ ya nka mgbe ọ ga-enwe much freedom but that na confined na somewhere he won't be getting information ndị onye a na-charge for terrorism a ga-edebere ya a ga-enye access to internet that's why even the pụtara eziri ozi I just wonder are you talking to gullibles ndị asatọdebere akwụkwọ for one time ka ọ na-agwa ya okwu based on na Nigeria na ya dị abroad something
everybody.
I don't know. Me ma ha ndị a na-ekele na ndị a na-edesive web ndị a enwebụrụ ndị n'obodo nọ na Nigeria na amaghị ihe asif that na mobile phone na eji ka nọ ọ na eje holding school onwe ha akụziri anyị la school atọ ABCD ka a jere gụọ ebe ahụ so all these things ifuru God want to withhold those our leaders so that he will show them something. You know, when they send the spy, they were the 12 that they went. 10 went there. They are reporting now this place is filled with milk and honey, but we are like grasshopper. It was only Caleb and Joshua that said no, that we did not see anybody. We just saw a land that is good for us to go and take over. So, and then my Anna, you can look analyze who DPM that no Kataka the one is settled up front. Now, Nzio sabotage guru. You know the pain the woman is feeling. There are some people who are young and Nama push guru. Because everyone is also the map. Nkiabu, when the lab goes the map, they go now Zobna, go there where men, even no barrier.
Yeah.
Even if the fear, the same thing. Even Allah self is the thing like that, like a wireless to her. No one less to her with. No one for Anna are still okay. So, we're not going to go for long. We need to be consistent. This is me. There's one of my speech, just about how they lay Puka. The narrative there will see what did I say there? I said that as I've been, my conviction is to follow God. I will follow her. Even if she is leading us to Bermuda Triangle. That's no point of no return. Let us get there. That is what that makes me a man. That is my conviction. I love the way she's doing.
Yeah.
That's my conviction. I'm not attacking you. Follow your own conviction. Be steadfast. I'm always in you. So here, you say they do attack. You are local factor. So all those things are body provocation. So all those things that are that table superposition of opinion. But don't want Dr. Ngozi Bonyela because professionally are refining matter.
Exactly.
If a Bonyan science, let me say say you just pass there from secondary school. If only made a real science student, not art student, it's a full difference. Immediately, give a science student. One thing science can make, okay, make it to somebody of minute words. Because the research can make it get with time equal, but only on an app, maybe in a political science or in a English. If you know that, you have to talk. So, professional, they find them matter.
Exactly.
Doctor, that's taking na actually my go now as a doctor. Now I am give you 5 ml of paracetamol. Let me use paracetamol.
Yeah.
Or see because of my own epoch, you have about 7.5. We have been told that you will not do that. The medical step, hopefully, before the call because in your overdose, no more going to overdose, will go something.
Yeah.
No going to get below overdose or alter your pH scale now.
Yeah.
I don't know, make it this or so that is how. So there are people that they are concise. Now look at the profession of Simon. He's a lawyer. He went into military. So how can they vibrant? But people of Ngozi have only analyze issue. So what about that? The woman same the woman name because to what all the fool one of us is many sort of I don't know. Let the go me off before. That day I'm about some matter. By only one Nigeria kind I will only with.
Come back, don't worry, my brother.
Same executive. I call game for meeting. You know that matter. Even I don't know what they say. I just got up. But in anywhere I will talk. When you kill our phone, after introduction, you don't know we have 5 on an military. Can you say the boom will 5 after Nigeria? They should be what Kakahara people salami. This Simbuka. No, my brother, people now my post are war. What yesterday, more. Everything say, this man, this woman, it was something. He goes in a go, Paragalima.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, you see me, can just let me hold them. Obama, even more like don't know who the phone boom. Yeah, you know, but look at Hanya. I like to go and the last time I quit. No, people. 2 of my uncle, I have was here. Up on the done it, yes, sir. So after that, what in your if not one you lose, so what have you lost? Woman, if not God, then we can surrender the Abula head bridge like that Black Sunday. Black Sunday, August 30, over 2016 or 2015. I was there present. Can you get a okay? See about our soldier lady fully now. Can you know? Upon the same time, just to her road. Can you open up with the fully? All the message video now, I done on a bowl. I'm going to go. I'm going to be able to go. All the message, I think I'm partly more. So, God just want to, when God took Nandi, he exposed some. Then Simon out of because of the kind of woman being up. So I think I don't see now. That's as we are calling you. No, I call on your program. And when they program, let's say direct information. Because the number of times people get that they send directly, you will not use it for program. Because that is how God made you. You will wait to see, check the veracity of that information. Nobody can verify good in your face, so getting woman. But then when you make Hannah was back, that is how our leaders are. I think God is at the head now. So bet me, if there are people that are calling you day and night, there are some information with you. I will not send it to you people. I have your WhatsApp. Have you seen any information from? Because it is, when I analyze it, maybe when I come, the way you do things, I know that you are hitting the hammer on the nail. So, the Bafra is known for you. Broker for woman,
okay.
But how I talk about shine there, let everything come through there. What information no man on okay, I will call them. I will call them. The quite a lot. After corner in the congregation, let them preach about. That is the work here, man. I'm going to put online a question. You need to speak in Aka. Makabezo, Makanabuezo. Let's one now. You need not go for about to give Aka. You need not have an order to put about okay. That alone unu ga-eme m nwe nwunye ga-eme ka m soro ya weda ma ngo na onye leta azụ na ngozi na-atụ asị nwa ụlọ akwụghị nwunye ga-eme n'ụwa ka m soro la grupu ya bikọs ihe m gwara gị n'ụtụtụ ka m ga-agwa gị na mgbede onye aka nne na nna m si zụọ m ọ bụrụ na mmadụ ọzọ ọbdishon nne na nna m gwara m ekwukwela okwu a na-ekwuru ọnụ leta azụ m na n'oge abụọ nọ oge bịara mmegbu leta azụ m n'oge abụọ na oge bịara mmegbu ihe niile ha kwuru that time ọ ga-eme that's why akpa pastọ nke Italy ji kwuo aka n'ụkwụ bikọs ha tọrọ afụsigide the man onye mere akpa ji nwe ha ship ọkwa akwara akwala isi gị kedu ihe mere na akpa ya mebiri isi nwee ichebe echiche ọjọọ ndị niile akwara akwa ndị niile bụ ndị ọjọọ ebe ụkwụ si kwuo ha n'ụkwụ ha na-akwụeri akwụeri nnọọ jisi m ike na ọ bụrụ nke ndị uromi ha dị ọtụ okwu dat my brother kwuru onye nwekwara nwanne ebe ahụ ya kwasị ya marakwa ka oge si nọrọ ndị Hausa Fulani adịghị echefu alaikekwara m ya adịghị echefu onye nwoke bụ nwanne ebe a kpakwa ya akụkwa dị akịrị na mapipụ gbakwa nwanne gị ebe a gwakwa ya nọrọkwa na nkwụcha onye nọrọ ya arụkwa ha egbe alist abịakwa bifala akpọgbu gị gbagbuzi onye ọzọ ha na-abịakwa gaa kpọpa plen ha na-abịakwa disaid gọvanọ ha tụkwara ha nkwa bụọla abalị ọchịchị ya ga-enye ha one of his campaign ya ga-enye gị insekuriti na-abịakwa ebe a ma ọ na-abịakwa ike na onye ọbụla nọrọkwara onwe ya
is na gọvanọ of Edo State gwara na ga-enye insekuriti
if I will have time I will go and dig this thing ịma ala ekpokwu na ọgụ nwụrụ nwa ya bụ spirit ndị mmadụ ada-aghọta ọ kwere ha nkwa dịrị campaign na a ga-enye ha insecurity check it type it in spirit the promise them during the bishop Okpebelo win now ọ gwara ha na a ga-enye ha insecurity ọ gwara ha agwa na asị na miss na-akpọ ya twist of tongue what is going on today ọrụ dati senator kwa maka ka egburu pastọ ndị Naijiria ekwukwu okiri na-akpọ fada gbagbuo ọ gwara ha na a ga-enye ha sekuriti ọ bụrụ na mmadụ niile na-adị passionate about ihe a amasịrị ụmụ nwa bụ make it okay see ada today see as she's facing herself in next 1 month now she will be noticed right from her back Odogwu nwana na-ekwekwu Odogwu cannot even if Odogwu come try to work with the brigade Odogwu will not work with Ada. Odogwu told you not to contact men on the ground. You came out publicly and said you have contact of people with Ozo. And this people with Ozo, can I say the question? Ya no kwa $100 ọ bụrụ na police ya. A ga-ese pay up. Gbuo ya. Ya no kwa $100 because ebe onye ọbụla pụtara na owere afọ ya gbara ego. A ga-ese onye fụ na ọ dị ego esenje okwu gọvanọ ọkpụọ ya ya bụ $100 akpọ and none of the ground anyị nyekwara ha ya mgbe ha na-ebido let them pitch their stand or they should not talk ka ha bịa pitch their stand kedu ebe ego na-abịa ọkwa fundraising na highest state bụ more hand we need more hand but US bụ onye kwugo okwu more hand ọkwa onye kpọọ onye gị ya ka o si adị na mbụ ha makwa ahụ ebe ha ga-akwụdo onwe ha enyere nnukwu ihe ngwaahịa niile zamụrụ ụlọ onye ha kedu ebe ọ nọ ka m jụrụ kedu ebe ha debere ya ka ha eresili ya ndị plan
This brother Okugie Okugi na-adị ka ọ na-owegosi abịa ọ na-adị ka ewe nkwọcha na-akpa akụrụ amaghị ma ya maka ya okwu gị na-adụ ọ na-adọrọ ọ na-adị strong as akwụrụ nkwọcha enwe ka abụ ya achọghị m ịgawa fa n'okwu gị but ịma na just like always mmadụ ga-esi egide gị maje wee mmadụ bịa na social media which is true ọ bụrụ na ọsị okwutewe okwu like na every information ọ bụla gụrụ gị aka wepụta nnọọ mbata ọla taa ebe fega na ebe anyị ga-eme 1000 plus mana ịkọcha ya gị na-emezi
ikwucha ya gị na-eme
Baịbụl
onwe kwukwuru in multitude of speech ka asị na-apụta mgbe ị na-ekwu okwu ka ị na-akwu ị na-ekwu okwu ị na-ekwu but ha na-ama dara information ga-enweta akwụkwọ ọ bụ na ndị be anyị azụrụ ndị be anyị mmiri bụ letazụ na nwanne gị na ebe a na ị nwere kọntaktị onye ahụ ị ma na igwe onye akịta ọgbakwa friend nke ya I will contact them lekwa ihe nnụrụ biko dekwara some people will call me with information that is what we supposed to be doing ọ bụkwa something from filler to post na-akwasịrị
thank you so much
ugwu niile ha na-esi owepụgo ndị gọvanọ kwa ha na-egeni mo grant na ọsama mgbe onye bụ otie mkpu ọbaka ya ọp mụtata bụ ndị na-etiti mkpu na ome ha na ọpụta dị sọntin tinyere ya aja ọsọ na-akọsụ ka ha na-asị ego ike gburu ndị be anyị ego ndị be anyị na-atụ ọ ga-eme ndị be anyị tụwe ọsịdịdapụ nwa isi ego afọ ndị be anyị ọnwapụ ndị be anyị n'ime ego ha na-achụ ga-etinye ha na nsogbu and ọ ga-etinye na nsogbu na nke ikpeazụ a.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So we have come to an end, but before then, I have to say something. Let me clear air. I don't know who is disturbing this. Sorry about the noise. Okay, I don't know where the noise is coming from. It's not even from here. It could be from other people. You know. So somebody said, "Kai, I learned that there will be going for a manifestation in Finland for PM. Is it mean protest or something like that? They said it is not being organized by any group, which is a lie. My take is that anyone going there, beware of poison." Yes, I wanted to say that. God bless you, Kevin, you just reminded me of that. I'm aware of what you just said, that they're planning to do a kind of march. Is according to them in solidarity to people calling for PM freedom, just to make sure that PM is being released. That they're going there to protest. Okay, they're going there for the protest and all that. It is good, but I want us to understand that they are doing that. They're going there not because it will help in PM release. I doubt. This is my personal opinion, though. Okay, I doubt that they are going there just to protest for PM to be released. But they want to use that to tell you that because people are looking for a way to tell that CS is not getting it right. One of the lies that why Isocha told the Bafrans is that she had been pushing COS, or she advised them to organize protests for PM, but COS refused. Yesterday, I published a video in our second platform. If you have not subscribed to that, please guys subscribe. Kai Report News. Okay, there's a video that I uploaded there about what Betty Ford, because the title of that video, I asked the friends which of these three individuals are topping the list of lie list so far. I don't know. Adadarama and Betty Ford, these three women, which of them are this noise is too much, this noise is too much, which of them are the top, which of them are topping the list of lie? To me, I believe is Ada. Then I don't know. They're almost in the same class. But Betty Ford lied a lot in that video. Please go to that channel and watch it. It's a short video. It's not a long video. It's around maybe I think 30 minutes or 10 minutes thereabouts. So go to my second platform and watch it. Kai Report News. If you can go to my community of this platform, look for Kai Report, because I normally share video or my live stream when I'm streaming there. I normally share it here. Go there and subscribe. Watch that video, because these people can lie with everything. So coming to the protest that they're talking about, let me remove this line, because I'm not going to take call anymore. So because I really need to go to somewhere now. Let me just take it down. Let me remove it. Just a moment. Okay, so the phone number is off. If you if you wonder why they are going to protest and all that, this is one of the reasons why, one of the way by which they want to convince people to be to begin to feel that they are the one catering for PM to be released, whereas US is against PM release. Don't fall to that trap, because that's what I'm trying to. I'm not against protesting. It's good. Anything you want to do, if you want PM to be released, let it be. Let it be for PM. But I hate it when people are doing something to lie to people, to condition your mind that what they're doing now is for PM, whereas they want to use that to gain something that they want, because they know Finland cannot release PM because of a protest. They know about that one. And you said Kai report news. Yes, Kai report news. Okay, it is there. That's our backup channel. You just search for it, or maybe I will look for a way to share it again for you guys to see it. Now, if they actually mean good, if what they're saying is just for Biafrans for PM to be released, then there's no problem. It is good idea. But to me, it is not. That doesn't mean that doesn't mean that I'm telling you not to go if you can go to do the protest. So you go and do the protest. But don't forget, do not ignore the advice that our brother just gave to you. You should be careful of poison. Okay? That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can say there. If you have chance, go and protest. Okay? If you have chance to go, I don't see there's nothing bad about that. But do not fall to the idea of, okay, can organize, bring government organize the march. This one is this one. No. It is not true. They are doing that just a way to prove to you that CS refused to organize protests, and they have succeeded in doing that, meaning that they are the one that are working for PM to be working hard to reduce PM. One of the reasons why they say that it's not being planned by anybody, that is a kind of nobody planned for it, there is Bafra that just want to do it because they are not sure of the turnout. So they don't want to just understand it, because these guys are clever. So Nabarwa is a very clever guy. I give it to him. Why they will not come out and say that BRIC is organizing protests in Finland for PM is because they are afraid that if they do that, the turnout will be very, very, very poor. Just like when the US trying to do protests in Finland, and it happened to be, I think, 13 people or 15 people that gathered in West Bin in Finland, where they have refused, where they have refuse dump. They just stand close to that refuse and holding flag and waving, videoing themselves and taking picture. When Biafran real people organize protests in Amakosa Arena, so they are afraid of it. They will not accept it that it is coming from their government, their BRIC. Okay, they're not going to accept it. I understand, and I know the reason why they will not. They will tell you that no, nobody is organizing it, but it is Biafra just want to do it. If the turnout begin, if the event turned out to be so massive that Biafrans went there, and everything, they gathered, the huge number of turnouts is out there to protest and all that, they will come back and tell you, see, that we did it. We did it. They will tell you, are you the one? That it was we that are planning it, working behind the scene. That this is how they do that thing. This is what they know how to do best. That is the criminality mindset that I always point out at. This is what they normally do. So let us just not, for any time they want to do other smart, let us follow it with our 2 eyes wide open, because it's not out of hate, but don't allow yourself to be a victim. Actually, if you don't have of money, that's all I have to say. Thank you and God bless you. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. In 3 hours of the broadcast, we couldn't get 100 likes. So we have only 99 as we speak, and 30. Even though we have a huge number of people watching, huge number in the sense that to the level of the platform, because we're not a very big platform. You can see we are growing. So Just be part of it. And before you go, click on like button. Now it is 100 officially. It is 100. So thank you, my people, and God bless you. See you again. Bye bye for now.